we still winning. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. 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 Fuck nigga, told you my dreams. Why you make me lose hope? Everything right in front of you. You really just don't know. Only way to go is up when you really at your low. When you give it to God, learn the lesson for the test. God reveal the worst so that you can be your best. So anytime you feeling down, anytime you go to rest, say it out loud. Better say it with your chest. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. You need to praise the Lord right now. Keep God in your life. Hey, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Hey, we need to keep God in our lives. We disconnected from the spirit, from the higher power. So whatever your denomination, whatever you believe in, please put God first. Other than that, we stand away from these heathens, from these demonic spirits. We ain't on demon time. We on angel time. So if you ever forget, keep God in your life, bitch ass nigga. And don't forget this. We still winning.
And that's a whole fact. We still winning. You know what I'm talking about? Keep that God in your life for niggas. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate everybody. We're here, man, for another Up and Smoke, man. You already know what we on. Demon time. You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah, man. We're going to have us a little fun today. Let me go ahead and get everything set up for you guys who are in here with us already. Again, you know me. I'm not doing the 30-minute pre-shows and all that. I just go live when I fucking get ready. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna be here, you're gonna be here. Hey, we got my boy Angry Snowman in the building. He say salute, brother OG. Man, salute to you, brother Snowman the second. You know what I'm talking about? Yo. We got some interesting things that's gonna be going on. Oh yeah, man, y'all know how we do it, man, on the Up and Smoke show. All titles, everything is a go. You're welcome to come up. When I drop the link, put you videos in the back. We'll share them. We'll talk about them. Hey, man, this is an OGDoDirty show, man. We talk about everything, man. We're going to have a little bit of dirty news today because I seen some stuff early this morning when I first woke up with stuff that's happening in the media. Different things has been said. I don't know why they've been said or what people has been saying about it. We're going to try to run through a little bit of that. If I can run through and find some titles that I looked at last night, we're going to pull those up so we can have something to watch. Let me go ahead and get this dropped over here for y'all. Put this over here. Drop this here link. I ain't about to do no soliloquy and none of that. You want to come up, you can come on up. Let me pin it to my channel. So if you want to hit the link and come on up, you can. It is pinned in the chat. Hit the link and come on up. Besides that, go and get into this first thing real quick. This ain't got it over here. Well, I don't have it on this side of the game. Ain't that crazy? It's only on the other side. I got to do better. All right. So we got a Pink Book gonna start us off today. We're gonna go ahead and rock through this 9 minutes. I think we can make it through 9 minutes. So we're gonna see what she got to say about baby TT. Still doing the same thing. Maybe if I do that. That's better. Okay. There we go.
Henyard and Dalton. Let's see if we can check in on that conversation
about getting
live.
ready to go in here and just, yeah, what you want to do this time around.
Yes, I'm excited. I can't wait till the results come in this evening. I'm going to come in by a landslide, and when I do, the people will speak.
With something.
What? So you gonna do what now? Coming through with the slide, with the landslide, huh? So you just gonna walk away with everything. We're gonna see about that.
Thing that you want to say to those who are coming out to support you or those who aren't coming out to support you today?
I want them to get the facts. Cut through all the nonsense and you know what I call it, fake news. I think people should do their research before they judge. I've always given back to my community. I always done what's right for my community. And I think today the people will stand with their mayor, Tiffany Inyard. So I'm excited to just wait to the finale this evening. And I'll say that, yeah.
You gotta welcome a guest to the stage.
No, not yet.
My man, Angry Snowman, is in the building. What's cracking with you, Snowman?
Oh, you know, it's crack-a-lacking. This woman right here, man, this woman right here, she delusional.
Yeah, man, baby TT. She can't do no wrong in my eyes, dog.
I mean, she cute as hell, don't get me wrong.
Appreciate you, Snowman. You know, we were the first person that said that, bro.
I mean, for real, she cute as hell, but it always seems like the cute ones are the dumb ones.
Nah, that's a whole fact.
You know? And she got her ass fucking handed to her in this last election. Holy shit.
Yeah, she didn't make it out pretty good, bro. She thought she was gonna go in there and get the votes, bro. They went in there and straight denied her ass. It's all right. It's all right.
I'm sure she's got another hustle in to come up.
Oh yeah. Well, she only I don't know. Well, I don't know if she out of a job, but you know what I mean. She's still going there to the meetings and shit. So I don't know what it is. What's good with your daughter? Yes.
What it is she's got until her term runs out. It's kind of like when the president gets elected. You know, the president doesn't automatically go into office right after he gets elected. You know, the mayor has to be inaugurated too, just like the president does.
Yeah, I mean, did you see him when old boy hit her across the head when she was in that fight with that nigga?
I did. That was fucking hilarious.
She should have took off that shoe and hit him in the back of his shit. Boop.
I mean, Tiffany's name really should be Keisha. You know that because holy shit, holy shit, she's got all the Keisha attributes, man.
Oh yeah, bro. She stand on business now. Don't get it wrong.
Oh, and you can still hear the thug in her voice, dude.
Oh, that's a fact.
Dude, in her vernacular, how she talks, she talked just like a straight thug.
Yeah, she said she charged that lady up that was on the committee that was sitting there lying on her.
You know who she almost reminds me of? She reminds me of Little Kim when Little Kim was cute.
Yeah, that's a good analogy right there. I was thinking more of what's that one chick to do the my neck, my back, pussy in the crack. You know what I'm talking about? What's her name? Nas's ex.
Is that fucking Meg the Stallion?
No, her name is Khalees. Khalees. Okay. Yeah, that's who she reminded me of, bro. If you ever seen Khalees, bro, they talk the same and everything. They got the same manner, the way they move their head, the way they move their hands and shit, the way that they talk with their hands. She the same way. Yeah. I see what you're talking about.
She's straight hood rat, but yeah, dude, she's dude. I've been waiting for her to bust out on some bars, man, in one of her fucking council meetings.
You know, I still think she winning. They ain't locked her ass up yet.
Hey, dude, look, if that would have been my cracker ass, I would have been locked up without hesitation.
Oh, they would have been and got me up out of there, Snowman. Hey, get this nigga, put this nigga in jail. He just stole how much money? Oh, yeah, let's get this nigga in jail. They would have threw me under.
Look at this motherfucker trying to fucking flip some fucking money in. Yeah, I could see it right now. Yep. He up here trying to flip money on drug deals.
Who wouldn't if you catch somebody with 250? What 50,000 gonna do if you catch somebody with 250? Nigga, shit, you still got 200.
Hey, I'm still. Tell me you still ain't curious though about what she spent $25,000 on at fucking Amazon one day.
It's not even that, bro. So we broke it down, bro, on the porch, and I had to explain to them, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? She just stole way more money than that, right? They said that she had a budget, right? So when they first went to the Alabama thing, right, the Thornton Township she paid for dinner. They said that she paid for everybody to go down there to the little investors meeting that they was having down there, right? Right. That right there alone was like, I think they said 157,000 close to 200,000. It was between 157 and 200, somewhere in there. But they only caught her taking 14,000, 8,000, 7,000. Trying to think of all the things. Hotel, car, out to eat, and some type of event. So she spent like 47,000. This is what they said that they know for sure, because they put all the money on the screen, like what they were spending while they was there. So it all came up to like 47,000. I'm still figuring out to myself where the rest of the money go.
It probably went to some starving kid in Ethiopia somewhere.
No, okay. You think she got a heart like that?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Yeah,
dude, her fucking weave probably cost 30,000.
Bro, I said the same. Look, so we talked about that too, Snowman. You remember when she first came out?
Look, that motherfucker looked like a gold lined and shit.
Did you see that first week she had on though?
Oh,
bro, it was terrible. Terrible. You could tell when she started making that money because everything changed. New earrings.
It wasn't about making money. You could tell when she got her hands on the fucking treasury of both them towns.
Nah, that's a fact. Because everything went up. The price went up. Ain't that what they say? Nowadays, the price go up. Yeah, the price went up.
I mean, dude, she's the only. I only know one other mayor that used taxpayer money to basically promote herself all over town, and that was the mayor of Muncie. He did this, or no, it was the mayor of Anderson, Indiana. He did the same fucking thing the first year we moved there. He used taxpayer money to pay for his campaign.
Shit, that one lady did it in Louisiana too. We talked about her ass. She was down there scheming the shit out of their ass, boy. I'm talking about tearing their pockets up. They don't know where that motherfucking money went to.
Haven't you noticed that it seems like every one of these motherfuckers that get really caught deep in fucking some kind of financial scandal, as far as a city goes, they end up being a female of some sort? Isn't that interesting?
John over here being disrespectful already early in the morning, sir. You know what? You know what, John? You know what? Just for you, John. You know what I'm saying? I kept this on deck just for you, sir. Since you want to come up here early this morning, and
we're going to start calling him John Boy the Incest.
He just doing he doing too much. That's okay. I got something for John.
Just for John. You want to keep calling me fucking baby JP and shit.
Yeah, I got something for John. Look, John, we're going to go back to baby TT in a minute. This is what you need to do, my dear son. This is what you need to do. And you should have been here when the show first started. This is what you need to do.
Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life.
Well, that boy don't know nothing about that. That's that keep that God in your life, man. We blessed. It's the Sunday. Yeah, time out. Yeah, keep that God in your life. That's all we saying. Appreciate you, John, for coming through, sir. You know you're welcome to hit the link, sir, and come up here and spill your good blessings.
Oh yeah, please do hit that link and come up here and talk trash. Come talk that trash.
You know, John on Demon Time on Sunday. I don't even see how that makes sense. That ain't need to do better, John.
He baptizing people in the devil.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And I like it. You keep on doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? You bring more to my side, brother. Yeah. And she ain't a hood chick, sir. She reformed. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, she got big money now. You know what I'm saying? She holding what? Matter of fact, they budget, nigga, was 3-point-something million. No, it was 6-something million, nigga. They went over 1.7.
Dude, you can see the hood in her smile. I swear to God. Like, I swear she was. The only thing I can say is she had to have been a real good dope girl, because that's the only way she managed to convince some people to hire her. Her fucking mouthpiece must have been on par, top notch.
And she was good with business.
Well, and it doesn't hurt that she's easy on the eyes.
Yeah. I mean, at first, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they were hating on baby TT, man. I told her, man, she got the juice. But I'm glad you up here, Snowman.
Dude, I'm even going, dude. For real. What are you talking about?
Everybody don't see what we see, Snowman, but it's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they be hating sometimes, but they be hating on baby TT. So I think this is when some
of us just appreciate the everyday struggle, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. See, some of y'all out here don't believe in these swans. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. See, she didn't blossom. You know what I'm talking about? From where she was to where she is now. Like Snowman said, look at the golden trays of the hair. You know what I'm talking about?
Dude,
What's that Rumpelstiltskin made that type shit.
She's a hoe that went from hoe to mayor to she's almost housewife.
You know what? That's a goddamn fact, Snowman. Almost there.
She almost there, dude.
Hey, you know what? I'm about to use it. I'm still at.
Go ahead, dude. Now she can just get that credit card spending under wraps. She'd be all right.
Man, say that right there. I know she got all type of Gucci bags and all type of shit, bro. She wasn't playing no game. She was getting that money on.
Dude, imagine if the city repos all that shit.
They was talking about doing it.
Imagine her having to give up all her wigs and weaves and bundles and
you don't remember when the township nigga was complaining that she spent $157,000 nigga on a goddamn police with a vehicle. Yeah, bro, they want to repo that shit. They want it back.
Yeah. She messy, but she messy, but I still rock with her.
Yeah, me too. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, I ain't mad at the hustle. I am not mad at all.
Because I didn't see worse. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like she didn't done. If she was that bad, people, I really would tell y'all, man, they would have been locked their ass up.
Look, dude, if it would have been you and I, we would have cleaned the coffers completely out. Let's be real.
What? It disappeared.
Right. We don't know where he went. Nope, you sure don't. You never will. But that's I got all y'all motherfuckers' money.
Yeah, they've been happy. We be on the most wanted.
No.
So are you getting ready?
Yes, I am. No, this is not my polling place, but yeah.
Just stopping by to be able to check things out.
Talking to everybody. That's all.
What's your mood? What's the mood like this morning so far as you've just been going around the village of Dalton?
My mood is I'm stopping the bud. I'm feeding the people. That's what I'm doing. So that's my mood today. So I'm excited just to be out here amongst the people, and I want to talk to them.
We're heading
Pink
straight.
Book, don't now. Let me say this. You know I rock with you, and I'm gonna sing you a little something, but don't start hating on baby TT Pink Book. That's all I'm saying. I rock with you, but don't start hating on me.
Into the final stretch of this season on the Tiffany Tahoe reality show. And trust me, the drama is at an all-time high. The woman I crowned the City Girl Mayor just took her biggest loss yet after months of confidently claiming victory. Even on election day, she didn't just lose, she got crushed in a landslide defeat. That's right. The City Girl Mayor will be a one-term mayor as she is officially out of the race for Dalton Mayor.
Well, starting today, people in the suburbs will be able to vote in their primary election.
Joni's live with details on one of the most contentious races in Dalton. Hey, Joni.
Good morning. Yes, it's primary election day here in Dalton. And when Mayor Tiffany Henyard is around, it is always interesting. She dropped by unexpectedly at the Lester Long Fieldhouse to check on support.
I'm gonna take that in the fence right there, Snowman. I don't know if you caught that, but do they have a different mayor for the hood, for the ghetto?
I don't know. We'll play that again.
Yeah, I gotta rewind that back. I thought I was tripping. Didn't they just call this a suburban? Suburban primaries.
I guess the ghetto has a different primary.
Yeah, let me take this back. Yeah, I thought I was tripping for a minute. Let me hear what they said again.
Their primary election.
Joni's live with details on one of the most contentious races in Dalton. Hey, Joni.
Good morning. Yes, it's primary election day here in Dalton. And when Mayor Tiffany Henyard is around, it is always interesting. She dropped by unexpectedly at the Lester Long Fieldhouse to check on supporters and talk to her community. She also says that she's going to be voting in a different precinct, but she predicted that she will win re-election by a landslide. Mayor Henyard rolled up with the car stereo turned up. She shared a campaign song that she recorded and released called Feed the People. She said it symbolizes the good things she's done for the village of Dalton.
Goddamn Snowman, you was right. She just dropped a goddamn song. God damn it. And they still didn't vote in.
Man, I'd like to choke both of us out with her braids.
Yeah, man, say, look here. Look at him. That tattoo crazy though, right there. I like it. Crazy.
Wait a damn minute.
Damn, can I be the fucking
Yeah,
hold on, pause.
You
Roll
hear
that
me?
back. Roll that back.
You hear me? I thought I
Roll
was
that.
in it.
Dude, I want to be the fucking salami in between that fucking wheat bread. Holy shit.
Yeah, nice right there. You know, man. You know, some people wouldn't, some people, you know, we're on demon time today, people, just to let y'all know. Some people wouldn't like that. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, that's cool.
I like them. I like them thin and fit women.
Yeah.
Them's the ones that can actually get on top and ride you like a motherfucking pony.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, I don't know what people be thinking, but you know, it is what it is. You know,
Everybody's
they want to think.
Go ahead, man. I just want to say everybody got their own preference, I guess.
Oh, well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna go ahead and acknowledge this, sir. You got good eyes. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Because some people ain't going. Some people eyes be messed up. I be thinking they need glasses, but see, obviously you don't. I mean, me and you both wear glasses, so I know we see
right.
good. You know what I'm saying?
I wear bifocals, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's y'all fault, not me and Snowman. Y'all fault.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
Yeah, a music video. Tiffany Tahoe, the City Girl Mayor, is also a wannabe City Girl rapper. So in true City Girl fashion, she released a music video to get votes.
I'm starving the bud. I'm feeding the people.
I fucking knew it.
And treat me like it's illegal to feed the people. To feed the people. I gave back to communities and I cleaned the streets up.
Now look, dude, I'll be honest with you, OG. If she started look, if me and her were out on a date, she started dropping bars, I'd have to end the date because her skills are horrible.
I wouldn't see all that can be worked on. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with you, easy?
No, dude, I don't know, man. It's hard to get black girls to shut their mouth.
I get what you're saying, sir. Well, you gotta know how to throw something in it. If she want to rap like that, I see you gotta, when people rap like that, Snowman, you gotta give them it, because every beat ain't fit for her. See, she needs something like and you said it earlier. Now, see how slow she rapping? Maybe if she speed it up a little bit, let her get a little bit more choicey with her words, it might come out a little better.
Wordplay,
yeah,
wordplay and shit. Speed it up that way she doesn't sound like a woman with Down syndrome trying to tell a story.
That's a fact. And just see, that's where you come in at, Snowman. So you throw a couple of big words in there, and then it just come all together. You'd be like, oh, that was tight, but if you add this to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She might have something, you know what I'm saying? She might be a platinum artist out there. You know what I'm talking
about? I would still have to put a ball gag in her, man, just to keep the continuity of her being cute alive.
No, that's the whole fact. Yeah, but the song ain't. I'm gonna rate. If I rate the bars,
I give them a 3.
I was gonna sit at a 4. I was at a 4 so far. I wasn't gonna go that high.
I mean, 3 is about as high as I can go. Just giving her them points for the sheer attempt to, do it. I guess
that's the whole fact. At least try. I mean,
yeah, she tried.
I didn't heard worse. Don't get me wrong.
To me, it almost sounds like she's trying to appropriate black culture and doing a poor job of it, but we'll let it slide.
Yeah, because her look nice. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, you do look nice.
They put me in office and treat me like it's illegal to feed the people, to feed the people, to feed my people.
What it is I know what it is,
bro. It's ironic that she's saying "feed my people" while she's robbing her people.
Hey, the message is real. What people don't realize is that it ain't that bad. And B Baller, you know what? You bring your ass up here and tell me that to my face on God's day. You know what she missing, B Baller and Snowman and Slim. Look, she missing Migos anthem. Hey, okay. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I just think it's great that she's trolling her citizens in her fucking campaign song.
I can't believe, you know what? I can't believe B Baller said that shit is trash, bro. This dude here, man. He can't be doing me like that, dog. You know that, bro. So if we was her ad lib, if you was her Quavo and I was the Offset and she was the Takeover, we can make something, be baller. Don't hate on us like that, man. She just need a little bit of for my people. You need to throw that in the back.
He said, I won't rate those bars. She should be behind them.
Look at this dude acting up, man. Salute to my brother and man from another mother, man. We got my boy CCD in this thing, man. What's good with you, Cash? Man, we ain't seen you in a minute, bro. Appreciate you for coming through, dog. Hey, and I checked out the clips you've been sending me to. I might rock some of them boys today if we got enough time to go with it, because he always throwing me some fire clips. CCD, Victor, I call him Lamone Hart. You know what I'm talking about? That's that, you know, if you don't know what Lamone is, that's an old school R&B type shit. You know what I'm talking about? You know, he could Vic be saying.
I ain't never heard of them, believe it or not.
Yeah, that nigga Vic, you know what I'm talking about? He always send me some good stuff. My boy Trash always coming through with some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? My boy Smitty's Conan be sending me some good stuff. So I'm always running across some very great videos, thanks to my partners. You know what I'm talking about? They always looking out for me. So salute to CCD. Chad in the building. What's up with it? You know who that is? Booty Hole Brown.
Oh,
y'all.
Jesus Christ.
Lord Jesus. You know what it is. Lord ADS is in this thing with us too, man. Don't forget about him. That's the OG right there. He came
Lord
up here
ADS.
the damn
I like
fight.
I like Lord ADS. I've had many decent. I've had really good conversations with him when he hops up on panels.
See, I met Lord ADS over there on Nightish page. Cool. We used to kick it
I met him over on SKC, I think.
Okay.
Either SKC or maybe or it might have been even Chaotix panel too.
Yo, see what I'm talking about? Hey, you know what? I got something for you. Got something just for you, because I've been wanting. That's what I've been wanting. I'm gonna end up making it into a drop. I just didn't have time to go grab that thing and turn it to a drop. So I got it right now. I usually just watch the whole goddamn thing because I like the video anyway. Let me see what Stoneman think about this, because I know he'd have heard it. Hold on. I can't believe I can't find that. What the hell?
Bro, I ran across this shit the other night, dude, and I'm gonna make a drop out of it because it's fucking hilarious. I put it in the back. It's fucking hilarious.
It's like they just scrubbed the damn video from them.
Yeah, you got, if you find real good ones, man, you got to fucking clip them before they fucking scrub them.
No, they ain't scrubbed this one, dog. Believe me, I know they ain't scrubbed this one. Ain't no way in the world they scrubbed it. I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at it wrong. Yes, it is. Yo. I'm just looking at it wrong. It's for my boy right here. You know what I'm saying?
What it do, CCD?
Matter of fact, can I just present it again? Would it let me do it?
Should be able to.
Nah, it's gonna make me drop that one just to present this. Ain't that bad? Yeah, that don't make no damn sense, dog.
Now, if you put it in a drop where it's a file on your computer, you can have multiple files up.
I tried that, bro. I don't like doing that.
Oh,
shit.
Dude,
it played better though.
Yeah, if you got a bunch of clips that you want to play, that's the best way to do it, because
here you go, Zoom. This is for you right here, Zoom. But it is. That's for my boy. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir. Got to get it,
man. You know she's the reason why these little girls be getting pregnant at fucking 12.
Hey, I don't know about that, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Kids don't need to be listening to that shit, and you know they are.
Hey, I like the beat. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't gonna
dude, the beat's fire.
Yeah. You know, right there, that boy Boosie Boo and all them niggas over there. Him and Webby and all them boys.
I don't know how I feel about Glorilla though, man. I'm pulled both in two separate directions. You know what I'm saying? where I can see the halfway decent looking chick that's there, but then I hear her mouth.
All right. We're gonna run through this, and then I got you, Snowman. I'm gonna play that video that you.
Hey, just so you know, it's the one I put back there is triggering.
What you mean?
The one that I put back there, it's a triggering video, but it's funny.
Okay. Well, I don't really care, bro. I'm trying to get my numbers up, bro. I'm at 2010. I'm trying to get 500, so then I can reach 1,000. Then I can reach the 5,000. Then make it to the 10,000. Then go to the, you know what I mean? So it's all cool with me. I'm trying to draw people in. So if people want to see that type of stuff, or maybe it send me somewhere. Somebody might say something about it. Might get some more people over here, join the conversation. I'll be cool with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right on, right on.
Feed my people. From Vegas to Chicago, I rode around in Tahoe.
This woman really had the nerve to rap about riding around Chicago in a Tahoe, bragging about living large on taxpayer money, bragging in a rap song about using taxpayer money for trips to places like Vegas, riding all over the place in a $150,000 tax-funded Tahoe. All
Okay, so this is where we're gonna have a problem with this at. You know what I'm talking about, where I'm hearing. See, now this is why I asked you not to do Pink Book. I told you to don't be hating on her. Let me ask you a question, Snowman. Just gonna keep it 100. Is she lying? Is Tiffany Henyard lying in the raps that she's saying?
I plead the fifth.
See, and I gotta keep it real. See, now I gotta play it back so you can hear it. Now I asked this woman, I say, and we're gonna make sure you go check out Pink Book Lessons. She do great content. She always bring. I'm just trying to shout out. Make sure you go hit a like, subscribe over to the Pink Book. She always bringing us good content. We've been watching her stuff for a minute. Plus, it's fun to go back and forth. Go check out Pink Book, man. That's the little thing I got to do, so they won't be trying to, hit me with the copyright straight like I'm using all in material.
Yeah, everybody, make sure you go check out Pink Book Lessons.
Yeah,
go her, subscribe and a like, man. And tell her OGDoDirty sent you.
That's a fact. Matter of fact, I ain't even got that. Hey, I need LA to give me that. With that boy Brandon sent me that. OGDoDirty sent me over here. I ain't got that. That's the only one I don't have. So if he can get that to me, that'd be nice. But yeah, let's listen to what she just said about TT.
riding around Chicago in a Tahoe, bragging about living large on taxpayer money, bragging in a rap song about using taxpayer money for trips to places like Vegas, riding all over the place in a $150,000 tax-funded Tahoe, all while claiming she was, quote, feeding the people.
She's being a little hyperbolic with her assessment.
Who you talking about? Talking about Pink Book?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it too. And that's why I told her, don't get up here and lie.
Because look, she wasn't sitting there bragging about stealing the people's tax money. She didn't. I didn't hear none of that in that rap.
Well,
but she was the one thing.
You don't have to be on camera, brother. You can come off if you want to.
Oh no, dude, that's just a fucking.
No, I'm talking to E-Dub in the back. I said he can come off camera. He don't have to be on camera if he don't want to. He on camera right now. I was about to ask, you want to stay on camera, bro?
I got you.
All right. Okay. Yeah. You good over here, fam? You ain't got to come on camera over here. I don't really trip. But yeah, what I just got through hearing was she said that the woman was taking people money. She was riding in the Tahoe.
Now look, if Pink Book would have said that she has been accused and it's alleged that she has taken people's money and this, that, and the third, that would have been an accurate statement. But we didn't hear her actually rapping about doing that.
I'm have to mute you up, E-Dub. Just unmute yourself when you're ready to talk. Yeah. Yeah. So what I'm saying is she lying on him because everything that she said was correct.
Now, is there irony behind what she's saying and what she did? Yes, there's a lot of irony.
It's the truth. I'm gonna break it down. Look, let me go back. I'm gonna break it down on what she just got through saying.
How? By taxpayer money, brag. This woman really had the nerve to rap about riding around Chicago in a Tahoe.
She's not riding around Chicago in a Tahoe.
She did say something about being in a Tahoe, though.
The people bought her a Tahoe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You got to think the black Tahoe, the $150,000 Tahoe.
It was a gift.
Check this out.
Did she Night Rider that thing out?
Yes. Black on black rims, all
she
black.
murdered it out. Shit,
bro. We seen it when it first came out. Look what else you gonna say.
Taxpayer money, bragging in a rap song about using taxpayer money for trips to places.
Didn't they say that she used taxpayer money for trips going to Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep it going.
It's like Vegas, riding all over the place in a $150,000 tax-funded Tahoe.
Is she not riding around every place and doing everything in this $150,000 Tahoe?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep on going.
All while claiming she was, quote, feeding the people. How?
Then she just come up with a song that you listening to while she's talking about it. She's saying that she's feeding the people, but then she come up with her own program to where she shut the dude's block party down because she funded a block party and she wanted everybody to come to hers.
Yes.
This happened.
Yes.
Why she was what? Why it was called what? Feeding the people.
Yeah. You're right. It was. She even had did she have a go-kart track there too, a portable one?
The other dude did it. She kept on. She shut 3 different businesses down. The dude that had the tow truck business, she got him. Again, some way her and the sheriff shut him down. The dude that was trying to do the fundraiser for the block party, they ended up putting the cinder blocks up and shutting his stuff down where people couldn't get in and drive down. And she did her own. Like, this stuff happened, bro. Like, so now is she gonna talk about the signs?
She making moves like fucking Suge Knight and shit.
That's what I'm saying. And basically they were saying that she's rapping about it and she's lying, but she's really not, because this is basically what she was doing. Y'all just ain't got no proof that she was stealing money or with that other part, nefarious part. Because if you did, when they was doing that investigation, well, the FBI is still doing an investigation, they're gonna end up locking her up. And I already said
she's gonna be investigated for the next 10 years.
Oh no, they're gonna get away before then. I gave her, when we first heard about this, I only gave her a year and some, but some people said it was going to be longer.
I think that they'll drag this out for. She'll find a way to drag this out for at least a good 3 to 5.
Because now she's not a mayor no more, and I don't know if she's still over the township, but I think she got took out of that too. Let's see.
By misusing their own tax dollars to buy food and host bingo nights, calling it helping the people.
She is challenged in this primary by village trustee Jason House, once an ally, now a rival. Voters have been hearing about Henyard, under investigation by the FBI, by independent investigator Lori Lightfoot, who said that Henyard would not cooperate. But today, Henyard says she has receipts too, and she says she is confident.
Well, I see no competition. So when I come in with a landslide this evening, I'm going to be so great. Y'all can all come to the after party and we can talk about it.
She's always talking about receipts, but still, no receipts, no landslide, no victory.
She ain't had to have produce them yet. I'd save them for the court case too.
Might as well.
I mean, why give them it? Why give them all that shit right now, man? Make them fucking work for it.
Look at this.
How are they gonna get mad at her for getting her bag?
Zoom over there clowning. That's a whole thing. In the back seat of that thing too, Playboy. You hear me? Casino and crab legs.
She was getting head and giving head at the same time.
Mm-hmm. You know what they call that? She was giving a good job done. They just mad. They just mad because they can't do it.
Henyard says she has been campaigning, but she hasn't been seen publicly in recent days, though it's primary day and she came out to this location. Her opponent, Jason House, he is voting at Lincoln Elementary later today. Reporting live in Dalton, I'm Joni Lum. Back to you.
Am I the only person that thinks that
Breaking news as we come on the air tonight. It appears.
Say that again.
Am I the only person that thinks the Asians' lips look weird? They got like that real thin white person upper lip and that real thick black person bottom lip.
Wow.
What?
That was good. I want to laugh, but hers was like that. Now, I don't see everybody's like that, but hers was like that. Look, and y'all think I might be just saying stuff. Just say it. I want y'all to look at it because he not lying.
I'm not at all.
What I'm saying is,
what do you call that? Holy shit.
I don't even know what. You know what? It's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if they got a name for it.
It looked like her upper lip got in a fight with her bottom lip, and her bottom lip lost.
That's the whole fact, CCD. Y'all, she out there in that Tahoe. You remember when I was driving too.
Man, you know what? Tiffany probably got ugly feet too, man.
See, don't do that.
Dude, I know, right? I know, but look, everything else about her is cute, so there's got to be something ugly on her. There's got to be. Even if it's just the pinky toe.
Pinky toes be toe up.
I'm telling you, dude.
Toe up.
Sitting all sideways and crooked and shit.
No, that's a whole fact.
Their vagina isn't sideways.
All right. Thank you, Joni.
Breaking news as we come on the air tonight. It appears Tiffany Henyard is out. Thanks for joining us. I'm Scott Schneider.
I'm Dawn Hasbrook. Our Dane Placco has been the leader in breaking news on all of the Dalton drama. Dane, this sounds like a shocker.
Yeah, Tiffany Henyard didn't just lose tonight. You might call this a political annihilation. Her opponent, trustee Jason House, getting a 7-1 margin over her tonight. House with 87.9% of the 4,400 votes cast here today. Henyard getting just 12% of the vote. Those numbers came in fast this evening, sparking a huge celebration here at House's campaign headquarters. An explosion of cheers.
Look at all that hate.
Dude, it's only a matter of time before a twerk war starts out.
Look at all that hate in one room. Boy,
what's up with that bald white girl right in the middle of the fucking scene?
Bro, look here. I ain't even about. I'm just saying, look at all that hate in one room, dog. On
dude, she even got her white power fist up and everything.
Yeah, it's the same place that they all fought in. You see what I'm saying? Crazy word.
That fucking white devil gonna have them twerking for fucking abortion before the end of this.
Look at this nigga be bald. He cutting up.
I call
and
it
is called the side boxer. You know that. Yeah, but that's Snowman. You didn't have to pick that out of everybody. But I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I seen it too. I just didn't want to say nothing. But I seen it too. You know. I just wasn't gonna say nothing about it. I was gonna look at everything else, but yeah, it's there. Right there in the middle.
It's an emotion tonight as the numbers started coming in, showing Jason House and his slate winning in a landslide. Some people even started dancing. Tonight's election effectively signals the end of the 4-year tumultuous term of Mayor Tiffany Henyard, who garnered national attention for her lavish spending, personal perks, and questionable contracts, all of which are now at the center of an FBI investigation. The past few months in Dalton have been political chaos with canceled meetings, a no-show mayor, even a fist fight at the Thornton Township meeting where Henyard is also the elected supervisor. House telling the crowd tonight that Dalton's nightmare is finally over.
We faced 4 years of intimidation, 4 years of failure, and tonight is the new day for the community of Dalton.
We have suffered for 4 years.
Did he seem a little zesty to you?
What?
Did he sound a little zesty to you?
Man, look at here. I'm just saying. I ain't saying nothing, but I'm just saying.
And she looked like she a whole man right there.
Oh Lord Jesus!
It looked like that. Dude, the microphone, you know damn well that microphone hiding that Adam's apple, dude.
Oh Lord Jesus! Hey, that comb over clean though. You remember?
It is, man. She got them waves on point.
Yeah, throw it to the side like whoop whoop with the swap wop. You're talking about, yeah. You throw it over to the side for a little wetness. So yeah, it's nice. What is them right there? Them BB glasses. What they call them?
Oh,
ball
shit.
bearer. Okay.
Victory. Yes. We are claiming victory today is ours.
Henyard is out. We dancing all night, y'all. All night. We so happy.
Now, we've not been able to track down Tiffany Henyard yet tonight. She was not telling anybody earlier where she was holding her campaign event. She's been laying low, but we did talk to her earlier today as she cast her vote at a nearby school. Here's what she had to say around 4 o'clock this afternoon. Don't win, what are you going to do?
I might run for something bigger. Never know. We're not going to talk about that till we get the results, but I am confident that I will have a landslide this evening. My residents do love me despite fake news not showing the good that I do in the community, because I do a ton of good, but y'all just painted me as bad news for 4 years.
Still,
Damn,
no
you know what it's
sign
like
of
to be
accountability.
Trump.
Instead of owning up to
You know
her
what I'm
actions,
saying?
She knows
Get
what it's like to
somewhere.
be Trump.
You know what I'm saying? Yo,
I think
hate
they
me.
weaponized Beetlejuice against her. Lawfare, man. They use lawfare.
Yeah, but she ain't even do nothing.
She did what she was rightfully allowed to do. When she signed that contract, they told her that she was allowed to spend what was in the coffers, and she spent it.
Yeah, they just mad when she spent it on. It's okay though. It's okay. Matter of fact, I got that.
Hey,
too.
is she part of the community?
Oh yeah.
Then it went to the community.
That's the whole thing.
she's blaming the news for reporting it, as if the problem isn't what she did, but the fact that people found out. The level of delusion here is actually dangerous. Then she swears residents love her. But Tiffany Tahoe explained this. If you're so loved, how did you only pull 500 votes? Just 12%. And yet, hours before this landslide loss, she had already revealed plans to run for an even bigger office.
So not only did Jason House win, but also his backed clerk and 3 of the trustees, which means there will be almost a full...
Yeah.
You don't think she's going to try and run for governor of Illinois, do you? That way she can bankrupt the whole state.
Well, she do. Shit. It'd be they fault. If she get in there and win,
it would be their fault. It would be.
I don't live there, sir. I don't live there, sir. So I have nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with.
Dude, could you imagine could you imagine all the shit fucking dirty folks is going to be cussing about? Holy fuck.
Oh man, say he gonna have some good inspiring words for some people. You hear me?
That might cause him to move out of Chicago finally.
I think he'll stay.
Y'all both bugging, man. I've been listening to this bullshit. I said these motherfuckers is bugging, man. Y'all know damn well she tried to do the scam shit in fucking government, and she tried to do that city girl shit. That shit wasn't gonna work, man.
Sir, she did what her contract allowed her to do.
That's a
nah, she went about that shit crazy. Like that shit was. She tried to strong arm them people.
Hey, nobody mentioned anything about ethics, man. We just said she did what the contract allowed her to do.
But how you gonna have a fucking meeting and gonna holler, bitch, better have my money?
That's a whole thing.
Like, come on, man. You gotta be kidding me, guys.
Hey,
y'all full of shit.
You can take the girl out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the girl, dude.
That's a whole
thing. She can't be doing that shit, man.
Yeah, she can, bro. If she,
I mean, well, like this,
you act the way that you want to act, bro. It's just you got to be, you got to know that you got to be accountable for your actions. That's it.
You ought to be, dude. You ought to be proud, man. She was representing.
That's a
OG. I stand corrected. I say she can't be doing that shit. She did that shit. So you right, man. All I'm saying is that shit ain't good, man. You at least if you gonna take the money, at least do it different, man. Don't do it like that. She locked the people out their offices. She did all type of shit. She did too much gangster shit.
Dude, she did exactly what everybody in the hood talks about doing and never does.
Nah, they don't talk about that shit.
Dude, everybody wants to be in charge of their city and take shit.
Nah, they don't want not like that, man.
What you mean?
Not like that, man.
Okay, wait, explain that.
Hey, look, this the funny shit though. She didn't even get to finish her term, did she? Didn't they get her up out of there before then?
No.
No. I thought they took a vote to get up out of there.
No, bro.
They took up a vote, I believe, but I don't think it went all the way through.
Yeah, it did. She shut that down quick. And that was
I'm about to say.
She's actually still mayor until the new mayor gets inaugurated.
Yeah, bro. Like this is what they supposed to do. And when they went, she thought she was going to get reelected, but it ain't happened.
I thought the people did
No,
it.
they ain't get up out of there. They tried, though. They ain't get up out of there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they got her. They didn't get up out of her then, but they did get her up out of there because they got somebody else new coming in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Tiffany Henyard, like CCD said, Tiffany Henyard got that titanium black card.
Nah, see, you keep saying that black card shit. That shit ain't about no goddamn black card. This motherfucker was a scammer, and she tried to do that scam and shit, and she did it in people's face. She could have been smart about it though. All the other goddamn politicians do that shit. They do it smarter than that.
Now, look, if this was just a town full of white people, you wouldn't be mad at all that she pulled the okey doke on them.
Nah, she still didn't do it smart though. She got to be smarter than that. You can't have fucking meetings talking about bitch better have my money. Come on, man.
That's the only thing you're saying, E-Dub, but you ain't telling us nothing that she didn't look. So even when it comes to the trips, right? What money do you know that she stole, sir?
She went to DC.
Yeah, no. The problem with that shit was the goddamn police officers. These motherfuckers was getting way more overtime than they ever got. And that was the issue. The issue was a lot of that fucking overtime. Then she had a personal one and she took with her that ended up being a boyfriend. That's married.
Yeah, a lot of them guys weren't even doing the overtime. They were just saying they were.
Yeah. And one guy, he's staying at night and he clocking overtime overnight over our house.
But look, dude, the truth of the matter is she's not responsible for whether, she can't be held responsible for whether or not cops actually put in the overtime or not. You know what I'm saying?
Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck. What?
I'm just saying she's not responsible for what they did. All she did was look. He was being a good boss and giving them the opportunity to make a little extra money. They decided they wanted to fraud her and not work and say they did.
Man, she authorized that dumbass shit, man. These motherfuckers is getting over. They's making more overtime than they did in their base pay.
Who thought to say, E-Dub?
She probably graded herself EBT benefits.
Who thought to say?
Hey, Shorty did that shit, man.
Yeah, but who fault is it though?
It's her fault, man.
How is it her fault?
You can't be. Let me ask you this, bro. Since when the mayor need around the clock security?
When people been threatening you, doing other things like that and so forth, you know what I'm talking about? That's when you need it. They said they lied on you. They said that you came to their house and beat them up. Now you talking about you gonna retaliate. You trying to stop your nephews and stuff from going to go do stuff and all type of stuff is going on with Tiffany, bro. So I'm like, man, yeah, bro, come on now. You got to do better than that, bro. That ain't nobody's fault but theirs. But the question I wanted to ask you was, since you want to say that, why do these people over there, bro, had that much trust in her to put her to keep her in that position for so long? Are you going to say she couldn't beat the system?
I thought how many terms she did? One, right?
Well, she only did one.
Yeah, but she's also isn't she like a commissioner or fucking trustee of another town too?
Yeah. So the point I'm trying to get to is she was smart and calculated. She knew what the hell she was doing, bro.
Yo, they didn't know what the fuck. They didn't know she was going to do that shit though, man. That's the thing.
She was already an elected official of that township. So
yeah,
no, not the same place. It's two different ones.
I know it was two different places, but people still had an idea of what type of person she was because they were each other.
They didn't know.
Man, I'm telling you, dog. They knew.
Yo, that's like being the fucking mayor of Mayberry and then another place that's small as shit next to it. They don't know that shit. Some people ain't know that shit until they found out. They found out when they got her.
Dude, that's like
she had 11 different towns up under her, bro, when she was over the township, and she was the mayor of Dalton, bro. So if you think about these two different things, like I said, it ain't the point that these people let her do it. It was a part, bro, that you smart enough to do some shit like this. And then everything that she did, like I was trying to explain to them, when we was talking about it earlier, bro. When they first started talking about it, when the FBI and shit was looking into it, I'm like, bro, if they gonna find anything on, it's gonna be these millions and millions of dollars, bro. That shit took, not the little old $5,000, $10,000. That ain't shit. They looking for the big money, sir.
I bet she's got
millions. They couldn't find nothing.
Those millions are either buried in her backyard or in the walls of her house somewhere.
No, man, y'all fucking bugging, man. They gonna get the shit out of her.
Coming to the panel, got my boy Lord ADS is in the building. What's good with you, my good son?
What up, OGDoDirty?
Man, we in this thing.
Oh man,
Lord ADS.
What's going on though? I just want to apologize for yesterday, OG, because Davis got cooked last night.
Davis
got cooked. I was like, yo, that's the first time I had ever seen him be kind of get bullied like that.
Who got bullied?
Davis got bullied last night.
Do I know who this Davis is?
Yeah, you know who he is, Javante.
Oh, okay. Who was he debating?
Javante Davis. Yeah, like I said, E-Dub kept it real. You know what I'm saying? Javante Davis didn't get.
He got grace. He got some good grace.
Yeah. But he didn't get towed up from the floor. Like the boy put them hands on him. Now I ain't gonna lie to you, his hands was coming smooth, but he didn't, you know what I'm saying, destroy him. You know what I'm saying? Now, if that would have happened and they still would have called it a draw, it would have been an uproar this morning. But I didn't like the draw part. I think they still should have chose either one side or the other. I just don't know which side that, because I might have to go back and watch it on my stream just to see, because I didn't see all them.
Brother, I love Javante Davis, love his style of fight, like the way he is. But last night though, Roach won that fight, brother. Roach cooked his ass. He got cooked. And you know, the scorecards were very, very graceful, especially for rounds 3 and 4, where Devontae was caught slipping. But it is what it is. That just sets up a good rematch, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? He can attempt to redeem himself, right? But last night though, yeah, I know what I saw. He got tightened up.
Well, I disagree a little bit with what you said, man. This the thing, man. I've been watching Tank since the amateurs, you know what I'm saying? And my Tank has never been able to beat nobody on those scorecards. He's a knockout artist. You know what I mean? He don't expect you to last that long at all. He's had maybe 3 fights that last that long. And Main Man did a good job last night. He caught him with some good counter shots. Tank got him with some good ones. But Tank ain't gonna beat nobody on a scorecard. But I liken it more to like Mike Tyson or some of the other greats that we saw that didn't really take some people serious. And I think he need to tighten up. He need to get back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't a great performance, but he did the same shit against Cruz. Pitbull did the same shit to him. That's when he supposedly hurt his hand. You know what I'm saying? So just wasn't a great performance though, overall.
Yeah, to me, he looked pretty sloppy out there too, though.
I agree.
He didn't look like tip top, like he looked against your boy the last fight. He didn't look as like he was as in shape as he was before, and his blows didn't have the same kind of a power to him. You know, right? He wasn't hunting last night like he would normally be. He wasn't aggressive. He was just like almost like something took his superpower last night. You know what I'm saying? Like break up before the fight type shit. You know.
But then again, man, I think he did go hunting. I think Main Man could take a fucking punch, man. He took some good fucking shots and still was up. He wasn't wobbled at all by none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think Main Man looked pretty big in there too. He didn't look that small. And it was him moving up to fight Tank. You know what I'm saying? So
we watched the whole fight. If you ain't checked out the whole fight, if you want to watch it on YouTube's, man, we watched the whole fight on the OGDoDirty channel on Rumble. So one thing, I just go to Rumble or go to the description and hit the Rumble link, because I think I got the Rumble link in there. You can just hit it to take you straight to the page and you'll see the fight. But I got the highlights because I wanted to talk about that. We had a little fun last night talking about this shit. That shit was pretty cool. What's going on. Hopefully we can start doing more sporting events like that, especially when they come up. MMA fights, if y'all know them, that be on the site that we go on, so we can be watching those type of fights. I watch a lot of Maverick games on there. I don't know if I'm gonna start doing like a little, when I'm watching Mavericks games, start doing like a little play by play on that. But it's only going to be on Rumble. It'll be just a thumbnail on YouTube directing you to go to Rumble, because YouTube ain't gonna let you play it, but they'll let me do it over there. So we'll end up doing it like that. But here go the highlights from the fight last night. The Roach and Tank.
And look, one more thing too. If you ever notice, like they got a face of who they really want to push. You know what I'm saying? As far as like boxing, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be like when Tank got the decision, that should look performative, man. Like him being shocked, that should look fake as shit. You know what I'm saying? So they be having certain people they want based off of who won't bring more to draw. And Roach ain't, even though it's a sport, you definitely want to be fair. But it's certain people they want to really keep pushing forward to keep this money thing going. And he just one of those guys. So to me, I don't think they was going to let him lose anyway.
And you know what? This is another thing that caught my eye last night when we first played this. I didn't know that this nigga Roach, bro, was 25-1-1. So now he's 25-1-2 with 10 knockouts, because them niggas got a draw last night, and Tank is 30-0-1 with 28 KOs. So that threw me off that. I got to go back and find that fight that Roach went hit a one-on-one with somebody and them niggas came out to a draw. I got to find out what fight that was, because I never did see it.
No knockout last night.
Nobody got knocked out last night.
Okay.
Out crowd here
came out to a draw.
VK awaiting the arrival.
Okay, gentlemen, you both received instructions in the dressing room. I want you to pay the command.
Boy, that nigga was looking at both of them niggas at the same time. That is crazy.
DoDirty, OGDoDirty. You need to put the fair use on that too, just to make sure, right?
Oh no, I don't really trip on it, bro. If they gonna hit me, they gonna hit me. I got my eye on it. I'm gonna stop it, and we gonna talk. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to stick to the guidelines.
Let's talk about that guy's crazy eye, dude. He got 2 Forrest Whitaker eyes going on.
Yeah, I don't really get I don't know why they got that nigga up there looking like that, bro. That shit crazy. Put it back up. Yeah, good.
Oh, I'll be right back, man. My fucking demons are screaming.
Oh, you good, brother?
You're chilling.
So right now, this is when I was like, at this time, 8th round, I was like, yeah. And then Tom was, you know what I'm saying what he was saying. I was like, yeah, this is when I knew Davis wasn't gonna do it. What do you think, Lord? Yes.
3rd round, I knew he wasn't going to do it. When he started getting told up, Roach started laying them things. It was like, it was almost like maybe it was just me the way I was watching last night, because I was pretty drunk. I was kind of fucked up at the ball, right? You know what I'm saying? But it looked like to me Tank was just a tad bit slower than what he normally is in this particular aggressive round. Because remember, he's a slow starter, right? But that 3rd round, though, I mean, it's like no matter what he was trying to land, it was just ineffective, right? Like you know what I'm saying? Like they were just rolling off old boy. And from that point in, from the 3rd round on in, I knew that Tank was in trouble. I said, uh-oh. I said, this little nigga here, he about to score an upset tonight some kind of way. This don't look good. And as show and behold, as the fight went along, he kept landing them blows. He kept hitting Tank. And Tank was just ineffective last night to the point where, the judges gave him some grace on that decision. I was hoping that Tank would make it to the 12th round, and he did. But this was more about the referees giving Tank grace than it was about Tank even getting this unanimous decision.
What you think, E-Dub? What round you think it was switched over?
See, like, even when I hear y'all talk, like, I watched the fight too. Like, y'all word and be crazy. This is when I knew he was in trouble. Like, when the fuck was he in trouble? Like, what do you mean? Like Tank, because he knock out people regularly. Like, he takes punches every fucking fight. Even when he's setting somebody up, he takes punches. But he's always been a patient fighter and accurate. He don't throw a lot of fucking punches. Period. He throw enough of them, and they be damaging. They be more power punches. And it's like, yo, you be like, oh, this is when I knew he was in trouble. I was hoping he made it to the 12th. Like, he was never wobbly. He was going to make it to the 12th. He was never probably going to win on the points because the nigga the other guy throw too many punches. If he knock him out, if you ever look at any of the scorecards, he's never beaten the dude on the scorecards. Never.
Well, and like I said, but go ahead, Lord ADS.
Last night he got his ass tightened up though. E, you defended Tank. I understand you a Tank fan, but Tank got his ass whooped last night. E, you got to admit that he just got ass whooping. He got ass whooping.
What? I didn't see an ass whooping. Did the guy do a good job? Yes, he did a great job. As the person being the headliner and the champ, you gotta really decisively beat me the fuck up to even win the fight. He did not beat him down. He did some great counter punches. It was a great fight. But I think when he put his hand down, that should have gave the other guy the edge. But it didn't. That's something that you normally that should have been a knockdown. I'm going to be fair. You know what I'm saying? But for all this is when I knew he was in trouble. Man, that shit extra, man. Come on, man.
But he was in trouble. He was in trouble last night.
Okay, so he had him woozy, he had him on the ropes. He was backing Tank up.
Yeah,
no, he did not back him up, man.
He almost knocked Tank ass out last night.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, OG, did he almost knock him out last night?
He didn't almost knock him out, bro, but he did.
Okay.
To me, he landed more punches. You know what I'm saying? He was the better fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'm just saying is he didn't whip him up like I was thinking he was gonna do. But again, Tank had put more damage. It looked like Tank put more damage on him. His shots was way more powerful. His shots was a little bit more precise. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't really take that many, but the ones he did take, I think his misses was way more. But yeah. I'll answer this real quick.
Do I think Tank will bounce back from this? Yeah, I think he'll bounce back just fine, right? And I think he got to fight Roach again just to make sure he quells all that extra energy that might be coming his way from these other dudes. But ultimately, though, I mean, even Mayweather got into it with Zab Judah. People forget about Zab Judah tore his ass up one fight. You know, so that does happen, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, Tank will bounce back from this.
Man, there was other fighters before Zab that got the fucking Mayweather. Castillo got the Mayweather. Diego Corrales gave him problems. There was a lot of motherfuckers that gave Floyd problems early on. Y'all just forgetting about him. Y'all only thinking about Zab. That's it. It was way more people that gave him problems than Floyd really was going toe-to-toe with people. Floyd, at that point, that was money. He was money Mayweather. Pretty boy Floyd, he took some battles.
Yeah. I forgot about Costello. You're right. Costello did give him hell for a minute.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
No problem.
Yeah, from what I was seeing, bro, I just think I thought Tank was going to try to end it around. I said 6 or 7. No, I said 6 or 7 yesterday. because that's when I knew the third about the third round he was going to already have everything kind of, you know what I'm saying, figured out how he hit, you know what I'm saying, figured out what strategy he wanted to go with, you know what I'm saying, and then he was going to start coming with those hard hits. And then when he started throwing them on Roach, what I seen was, you know what I'm saying, Roach was eating them. You know what I'm saying? Like he took all of them, never faded, never slowed down. He just kept on approaching them. So by the time the 8th and 9th came, I just looked at it like shit. I just knew, to me, that this one a good look for Tank, and that's when I knew. You know what I'm saying? That's when I thought it was over with. Cause I think it was like in the 9th round. Ain't that when he went down on that knee or something?
Yeah, something like that. He went down for a second.
But he didn't say they didn't. Again, like EW said, he ain't gonna sit there and call it a knockdown.
Was a knockdown.
You know what I'm saying?
That was official.
Well, we looked at it in slow mo last night, and that punch wasn't gonna put you on the ground. I'm gonna be honest.
It was something in his. It was, you can clearly say it was something in his eye, but that was a bullshit excuse. He's supposed to fight through the bull. He's supposed to fight through the shit in the eye.
Or go over you ain't supposed to do that. You're supposed to dodge and weave until your bell rings so you can go over there and get through and wipe your eyes or whatever. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
that's
I didn't like that part. But at the same time, I didn't think it was because we looked at it like we seen him throw the jab, bro, and the jab did it's whatever his just sweat, whatever because they was tied up before then. You remember that, right? So it could have been a lot of sweat or anything that they had excreted. Could have got on them gloves when they was rubbing on each other, going across each other's head, and then, you know what I'm saying, just that on his eyes, you know what I'm saying? Understandable. But again, if you want to go technical, then yeah, that's once you go down like that, especially with the boxing glove on the mat with the knee, yeah, bro, that's supposed to be a knockdown. But they didn't call it. So again, if they would have called that a knockdown, then Roach would have won last night. But since they didn't, they had to make it a draw. That's the way I was looking at it. But y'all might have seen something different. I don't know. That's the only thing really kept me thinking that go ahead.
As much as we love Tank, brother, he did get cooked last night. And, you know, that's just the way it is. He got cooked. But on the flip hand side of that, though, I think if Tank come back a second round, I think you get a much better Tank out of this deal. I don't think he took him as serious as he should have, obviously. And he just didn't look as conditioned or as well trained as as prepared as he was in previous fights. He looked pretty like almost like he was out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Just tired. He didn't look like, you know what I'm saying, the Tank with the power shots, right? With the quickness, with them hands. He looked like like he was a bit slower last night, sluggish out there, trying to, you know what I'm saying, figure stuff out. So, you know, hopefully whatever he was doing before this fight, he gets that all resolved on his end, and hopefully we have a better fight the next fight between them two.
What you got for us, EW, before I move on to this other subject real quick?
Hold on real quick.
All right. Yeah, you know, we was listening to that down south shit yesterday once we went over to the Rumble before the fight started, because he had the damn diplomats bring him out, Jim Jones and Santana. So we went to hear some of that jungle music. But at the same time, I seen this shit. It was one day ago. Supposed to been happening in Dallas, been viral. So we're gonna go ahead and play it over here.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, man. I don't think they fight again, man. I ain't really sure about them fighting again. Tank was talking about the retirement shit, which I thought was bullshit anyway. But now he gonna say he need three. He got to fight 3 more fights before he think about retirement. So I don't know if the performance last night, if he feels that. I don't know. Like, you know how sometimes you don't know what kind of boxer these people are. Like, not just the fighting part, but like, do you care about the pride? Do you care about fighting like the major fights? A lot of these people don't really do that. So I don't have him like really wanting to like redeem himself type of shit. I just got him saying, you know, that was a tough one. I'm moving past it.
Okay.
But he blemished that will always be over his head though if he walks away from this too. He got a blemish on his record now. He has to go avenge that blemish. He can't just set that thing set there. And
But
people
that's what we want as the fan though. But that's why I said I don't know what kind of, these ain't the same type of boxers like how the other ones were. They cared about their legacy in that way. He don't technically have a loss. So I don't know if he cares about it the same way. Now, if it would have been a loss, then I think he would have carried it different.
Got to get that get back if you get a loss, but a draw. You saying he just gonna let that just stay on there?
I think he gonna let that stay on there.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But he ain't trying to do nothing about it. He's just gonna keep on moving, get the rest of his money, and finish his stuff off.
Yeah, it's almost like how Deontay Wilder, when he got out of there with Tyson Fury, and I think it was the draw, he should have left him the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? He should have never went back to say, well, look, I'm gonna make sure nah, man, you should have never fought this dude again.
I can see where you're coming from with it. But like I say, for me, seeing the way Tank is, I believe he might run it back.
I want to believe that, OG, but sometimes in sports, some motherfuckers got your number. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
just like how Roy Jones and Antonio Tarver, they sparred. They knew each other. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying on that, but if a person will, so just say if Javante went out there and fought this fight and lowered ADS's point, when he say he didn't see Javante as Javante, and what if Javante was like, man, I wasn't even at my best right now. I was bullshitting or whatever else, and I went and got a goddamn draw. And I know I can go in here, and if I really put my mind to it, go in here and do what I need to do, put this work in, you know what I'm saying, and go in there with a sound mind, I can go in there and put hands on this dude. That could happen, bro. But again, we don't know what his thoughts is because they just did the post fight thing. But you know, even on the post fight, them dudes ain't gonna really let you know what they really feel. You know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah.
On their head.
The only reason I say that, OG, I mean, I agree with you. Only reason I say that but another fight and a knockout will make y'all forget about that shit. Another nice ass knockout will make a lot of people forget about that shit. They be like, "Oh, Tank back." That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who he knock out. He get another knockout early or some other shit that look like the same Tank. People gonna be like, he back.
I can see that. So
I think you're going back for seconds on that, OG. I think you're going back for seconds on this because at the end of the day, one thing about that little light-skinned Negro that we overlook is that he is very prideful. That little light-skinned Negro there has got that pride energy though. He ain't gonna just let you do this type of stuff and walk away. It ain't about just putting no type of mark on his record, then everybody cool. He coming back. Watch what I tell you. He gonna double dip on that ass. He coming back for something.
I want to believe you, man, but it's definitely money over pride, man. I don't know about this time at this day and time, man. It's money over pride, man. You look at how many fighters we watch, and we like, yo, why he ain't fight him? He should afford him. Why he ain't fight? Or then when they finally fight, they be old. You be like, why he wait so long? They never give us what we want to see. Look at how many fights as a fan we watched and waited for to see, and they never fucking happen, man. I really want to believe it, but I hope, but I just don't see that shit.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna go with it again. Go ahead, Lord. Yes.
Yeah. So okay, we got past the Tank thing, right? Everybody has put their thoughts in on it. Let's talk about some NBA basketball now. Yeah.
I got you on there. Hold on, look. We'll go to that basketball in just a minute. Let me get this plug out the way real quick, so I got it pulled up. I go pull up some of that. I call it Dunk Fest. Oh, shit, God damn it! I'm gonna play this real quick.
Popular Dallas rapper Big X the Plug was arrested in Arlington on Tuesday. The rapper, whose real name is Xavier Landon, was charged with possession of marijuana. A passenger in the car was charged with marijuana possession and the unlawful carrying of a weapon. Hopefully he real, bro. And he just said, I'll take the charge for you, bro. It is what it is. So shout out to him, whoever he is. Might be his cousin or friend or homie. Whoever that is, hey, Big X, give Buddy a lawyer. Take care of that, bro. All well. Arlington, Texas. Arlington police arrested rapper Big X the Plug, whose real name is Xavier Landon, late Tuesday night after a traffic stop led to the discovery of marijuana and a firearm. Big X the Plug arrested. What we know. According to police, officers pulled over a vehicle with an expired registration just after midnight on North College Street. When the officer approached, they reported smelling marijuana and asked both the driver and passenger to exit the car. Police say both complied. The driver, identified as 26-year-old Landon, a well-known rapper and social media influencer, was found with cigarettes and a green leafy substance in the center console, according to Arlington police. Officers also discovered a handgun in the passenger side door. The passenger, 22-year-old Cledois Landon, see, right there, that's his cousin, was found to have an active felony warrant out of Bexar County, Texas. Or it might be his brother, I don't know. Dang, bro. I hope that ain't his brother. Charges. Well, if it is, it is. Dig deeper. Xavier Landon, Big X the Plug, was arrested and booked into Arlington City Jail on one count of possession of marijuana, 2 ounces. That's crazy. Cledois Landon was also booked into Arlington City Jail. When officers took him into custody, they allegedly found marijuana on him. He was charged with possession of marijuana and unlawful carrying of a weapon. Under Texas law, it is illegal to carry a firearm while possessing an illegal substance. That's crazy. Who is Big X the Plug? In case you don't know, I don't know why you on this channel, but if you just being nosy, let me give you a little bit of a backstory. Xavier Landon,
I don't fool around much with this rap shit. It's just wild now. It really is just wild nowadays. But I don't think he should be in jail either for 2 ounces of weed. I mean, that just seems like a whole lot of nothingness, right? Just for a little bit of weed, stuff like that. And the handgun, nobody even said, was it registered or not? Is it registered? So we need to know all that type of stuff before I pass any type of judgment on this, right?
Well, most people don't realize, man, if you just got the weed on you, bro, they'll probably let you go. If you got the gun on you, they'll just let you go sometimes, especially if you ain't got it, they loaded up and shit. You got it, you got your clip over here, you got your gun over here, they don't really trip like that. They know you ain't out here for nefarious and shit. But when you got both of them together, yeah, they're gonna get you. It's just a way for them to get people up off the streets who they think is selling drugs. They combine them two together, and once you had them two together, you breaking the law.
I mean, in Texas though, because Texas is a gun state. You literally gotta have a gun live in Texas, right? So
they're gonna hit you, especially look. So they found 2 ounces of weed on them, know what it is, and they're gonna have them with attempt to sell, distribute, and all that. You know what I'm saying? And then with the gun right there, it's just an extra charge on you, bro. So they gonna put that. That's why they get them. Like he just got through saying on there, he was like he didn't know that, but most places, I don't know if they do it in any other place around the United States, but I know for sure in Texas they do that shit. Because like I said, my cousin them got caught, with less than an ounce. They just took that shit and made them niggas pull it out. My cousin ride around with his gun all the time, no problem, but he ain't never had the two together because he know if he, they gonna try to charge that nigga with some more shit.
Yeah, my boy got caught with weed a couple of weeks ago, right? But he wasn't driving anything. He got caught like on a non-driving violation. He was parked in the wrong spot or whatever. He didn't know it was the wrong spot, and people showed up right to get him out the spot, and so they end up kind of doing some searching, right? When they got him out there, once they figured out it was him with the car, and they found a little weed off in there, and he said right there on the spot, said the officer took the weed, just threw it in the garbage, just took the bag, threw that shit away. Yeah.
Yeah, most places you can have anything an ounce or less. An ounce or less is just a ticket.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But anything more than that is distribution.
Yep.
But you are right though. Having both, yeah, man, you can't have the combination.
They on your ass then.
Yeah, that shit remind me of what's his name? Earthquake. He said he used to sell. He said he used to hustle back in the day. He said, but I used to I would always give him the drugs and the baking soda together. He said, and I give you the recipe, but I ain't gonna make it for you. He said niggas get more time for cooking that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a whole fact. The Earthquake ain't came out with a new special, ain't he?
Not since the one, maybe like what 2, 3, the one that Dave Chappelle did.
The nigga say not in Texas. In Texas don't play dog. They'll get you up out of there.
Thank God, Taylor Bell look like Ted Cruz, nigga. Yo.
Yeah, so what you want to say about that basketball lord that he is?
Man, it's been good lately, hasn't it? It's been really good. I've been following the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, and that. At first, I doubt that young man's talent, and I will be the first one to apologize for that. That young man he can ball. He's a lot better baller than what I thought he was. I watched him play against Houston last week, and man, he showed like he got real skill. You know what I'm saying? The dude got hands, he got handles, he got hops. I think Anthony Edwards is the real deal. You know what I'm saying? I have to watch him a little bit. But just watching the rest of the league, right? I mean, it's been some good games lately. Cleveland been showing up. Celtics got one in last night. That's what's up. No, they beat the Celtics at home or something like that. I forgot exactly what happened. I was drunk. But
yeah.
Good
I'm glad you caught up with us, man. Shit, we like Anthony Edwards been hooping, man. That motherfucker been killing.
Yeah, that little son. I don't want to call my name, you know what I'm saying, but he dope. That little brother dope though. I mean, that his 3 game is much better than I thought it was. That brother got a clean 3.
Yeah, he's shooting the most threes right now at everybody. He even shooting more threes than Stephen Curry right now and making them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But shit, they need. Remember, they asked him did he want to be like about being the face of basketball. He was like, "Shit, not me."
Yeah,
I was like, "I don't want to do that."
Yeah, because he out there to play basketball, bro. He's not out there to the outside life is what you know about Anthony Edwards, bro. You really don't. He tried that already. And they did that when he first came into the league. They was pushing him in all the media places. He was going everywhere. He was doing all these commercials, all this stuff for him, especially when he got that shoe deal with Adidas and all that. Yeah, bro. You could tell, bro. He wasn't. That ain't his type of flow. He just want to make the money. He gonna get accolades because he good. Like we've been saying, the dude's gonna, you know what I'm saying, be at these all-star games. The dude is gonna have, eventually they're gonna win a championship. People ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga said, "Shit, I ain't no LeBron. I'm trying to fuck them hoes."
Yeah, he out there on some more stuff, bro. He had a little baby. He already had he got 2 kids or something like that already.
Yeah, he told Shorty get rid of that shit.
Yeah, that nigga ain't playing no games, fam. That nigga serious. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think they need to have a person like Ant that you got to have somebody who want to be the face of the NBA, bro. You can't just choose and pick people like that, bro. They chose and picked certain people, but you see who they stuck with, and they know he about to get ready to leave here in a little bit. He ain't got nothing but about 4 more years on him.
Yeah, they picking them because the nigga game smooth, man.
Yeah, but they needed to see if they messed up when they did that when they did that to Ja.
Yeah, oh fuck yeah.
Man, they messed up when they did that to him, bro, because that's who they really need as they face. But they done already told him and made him into a villain. You know what I'm saying? So in the NBA, they made that gun thing he had, bro, just crazy. That was crazy. So yeah, they didn't already messed up that little wave they could have had because he was gonna bring excitement to the game, and they damn sure ain't gonna go with LaMelo Ball.
They already bringing the face of the NBA through the ranks though. What, you ain't watching Cooper Flag or all this attention he getting? He is the Caitlin Clark of Duke right now, bro.
But that dude is. I looked at this dude play. I wouldn't even go. I won't even bring that dude up, bro, because I watched it. And again, he need to go to college. Ain't he a high school player?
No, he played.
No, he a Duke.
Played for Duke.
Oh yeah, Duke. Okay.
Remember, he went to the Olympics with them.
I'm thinking of somebody else. Then they got another. They got another dude that they pushing. He coming out of high school. But yeah, even with that dude right there, man, they need to stop pushing people like that, bro. Because them dudes ain't. It's going back to that conversation we was having yesterday, bro, about how people come into the league. Then you got to let them develop. But even if they come in number one, they go to a sorry team. But if that person go to a sorry team and he ain't out there scoring 28 to 34 points a game, he gonna be trash. He gonna be seen as trash. And you can't find a team out here right now that's going to let that person come out and do something like that, or be skilled enough to come out and do that. I don't see it.
OG, I disagree a little bit, man. I think the fact that I can't call Kwame trash because any one of them NBA players that get in the fucking Y or a pickup game and bust everybody ass. You know what I'm saying? But as far as NBA wise, with him projected wise being the first pick, he definitely wasn't what they expected him to be. But I wouldn't say the nigga was trash. Not saying you said that, but I'm just saying I think people be getting confused with that. You know what I'm saying?
You're good.
I don't think Kwame was trash at all. I think that between the media and Jordan, they ruined Kwame, man. I mean, the pressure that was put on that brother from the jump, man, was absolutely ridiculous. It's almost like they was trying to get him out before he even came in, if you ask me the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And when he got in and he started having, because they put this high expectation on Kwame almost immediately out the gate with I think it was the Wizards, right, or something like that. I forgot which team it was.
Yeah, it was the Wizards.
Yeah, so it ruined Kwame's career because it ruined his confidence. And then Jordan on the sideline yelling at him, man. I mean, literally yelling at him. People forget about that. Jordan came out and yelled at Kwame, man, on a couple games. And it was just like, man, Jordan, I'm saying he ain't you. He is not, not everyone's going to be as good as Michael Jordan, okay? You got to have some type of understanding here. And for me, Kwame kind of called it from the beginning to the end. Even at the end, Stephen A. dissing him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let that man
that was on the whole. That right there got to do with politics, bro, and what he was portraying at the time. He kind of admitted to that. Stephen A. broke that situation down, and he didn't really say he was wrong because he didn't want to look stupid online, but he definitely, broke it down, and it was all political. You know what I'm saying? It had to do with the networks and what they was pushing, bro, because once they start talking about it and they start seeing how much it was getting, they just kept on asking him to keep on going back to it, and he just kept on going back to it to get the numbers. He was trying to be Stephen A. where Stephen A. is now. Before Stephen A. was folks Stephen A. That's all it was, and that made him a little bit, bro. That and other things, because he said it. One thing he did say, he never did that to anybody else that he respected, which was some bullshit, because he said he never did that to AI and all the rest of them people.
He tried doing it to Russell Wilson.
But them people would check his ass. You see what I'm saying? Like when he tried it, he ain't never did that to AI. He ain't never went and did that to who was that? Tim Duncan. Them when he was going over there to the Spurs talking about them boys, man. Even when Detroit, bro, he didn't say, bro, he didn't do none of that to Rasheed Wallace. The only people that people had trouble with was with the referees and the league themselves. They didn't have no problems with the people on the outside, because people on the outside knew that they were touching, or they was, you know what I'm saying? It was a way of doing things that they wasn't privy to. Taylor Bell said, "What about Wemby? What y'all think about Wemby?"
I think he's really, really good, but this thing he just came up with kind of scares me a little bit about him. I'm like, what was that again? Like he had what was that? And he's missing half a season, the second year in. That gives me concern about Wemby being like what I thought he was going to be.
Yeah, but like you were saying, OG, I think the real thing is what how Stephen A did him and how he does other players or not do other players is because some of these people's voices are bigger. You know what I'm saying? And Kwame didn't have no voice. You know what I'm saying? And to Lord ADS point, it was other players that were way better than Kwame, like Anton Jameson. And he played in college. He didn't come out of high school. He was averaging about 20-something points a game. And he said playing for Jordan was hell. He said he would have had a probably a better career going to a whole nother team. You know what I'm saying? So just think about it. Look how many number ones Washington had at that time. They had a hell of a squad, but they didn't know how to put these people together. Remember, they had Antoine Jameson, Rasheed Wallace. They had a whole lot of people at the same time, and they couldn't do nothing with them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people said their careers they would have been so much better playing for a whole nother squad.
Yeah, you can't have somebody coming down there yelling at you, man, on the sideline, and expect them young players to keep their head in the game. You know what I'm saying? Jordan thinks everybody is him. He thinks that everybody should play. That's the problem with being and that's why alphas aren't good like trainers, right? They're not good mentors in a lot of ways because of that, because they think that their talent is supposed to be everybody's talent, right? Everybody should be able to do this. Everybody should be able to do that. In reality, they don't understand, you know, saying that that's only for a select few people. And, you know, Jordan thought that everybody should be as good as him. And, you know, not everybody was as good as not even remotely close to being as good as Michael Jordan. So it was a whole thing with that, right? I like Jordan personally myself. I think the brother is extraordinarily to watch because of some of his business moves that he has made. He made some really good business moves with Nike. I think buying the Hornets was a good move for him. He just didn't have the patience for it. But, you know, that's one of the big things about being alpha, right? When you're alpha, you think everybody else can do what you do. In reality, only select few people even have that type of potential.
Yeah, I agree. But see, like people, like even somebody in the chat was saying, all coaches yell. Yeah, they do. But Kwame was fucking out of high school playing for Jordan. Think about your mindset coming straight out of high school and you playing for Michael Jordan. And this nigga is like telling you, like saying like you can get this shit. And that's why I made the point about Antoine Jameson that he didn't come from high school. He played in college. I think he won a championship. And then he come to the NBA and he still was doing good. But he's saying playing for Jordan wasn't good and he still was mentally ready.
We're gonna get back to Wemby. Don't worry about it. Leave that. But here go a little bit. So this is what I was trying to explain the other day. So this is Kwame Brown, career highlights. You know what I'm talking about? That they're gonna show stuff that we need to see. And this is what I was trying to explain to Spoon. And we was kind of, like I say, we was kind of on the same page with it, because I see it like this.
Getting an opportunity here, and Kwame Brown there to say no, and they alight with that snuff. Wow, this is a great play because I thought it was a great move by.
Show continues. Now we have a pass to Kwame Brown. He spins around Mo Evans and jams it.
That was a wonderful move. He's an imposter out there. It's a beautiful free throws. Rotation's just terrific.
Curry Ellis with all but 9 points, make it 11 is Kwame Brown with the dunk getting by Tim Duncan.
That is the strongest move I've ever seen Kwame Brown make. Ever. It's his 11th year.
Yeah, I'm telling you. He hasn't been on the floor for much of those 11 years.
Yo, DoDirty, I'm about ready to take a drop, man. I got to drop, take a shower, get ready, go get something to eat, brother. Thank you for having me up. E-Black, brother. Honored to be on panel.
That's E-Dub, not E-Black.
My apologies. E-Dub, you know, honored to be on the stage with you, brother. Thank y'all again. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday afternoon.
Are you
the same, man?
Yeah, so this is what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wonder why the dude was on the teams for years. Like, say, you got the shot blocking, you got rebounds, you got things that you need. You got a person that can come in when your primary center is down. You know, you got to at least have two of them. You know what I mean? Like, certain stuff. I mean, why you think that it got to a point, bro, where Dwight Howard couldn't find a home? Because they started looking at the position as more than just getting a rebound. You had to start getting other things to go along to it. So even when they brought him back, think about the years they brought Dwight back for 1 year contracts.
Yeah, I see. And Tyson.
You see what I'm saying? So,
yeah, and Tyson Chandler.
So all that goes into it. You know what I'm saying? But the dude gonna give you what he gonna give you. He gonna give you a few points. You know what I'm saying? He can go in there. He can facilitate. He big enough. You know what I'm saying, to keep up with a nigga. He's smooth enough. You know what I'm saying, to make a little couple of shots. You know what I'm saying? Not saying he gonna be out there giving you. You know what I'm saying? 50%, 47% on 3-pointers. I'm not saying that. I mean, he ain't pulling no Dirty Nowitzki out there. You know what I'm saying? We got another guest coming to the panel. Got my boy B Baller. What's good with you, B Baller?
What's good, man? Are we still talking about Kwame?
Well, we're gonna be on Wimby here in a minute. I was just showing the stuff that why he stayed in the league so long, why he had longevity. It's just like I said, 8 points, 4 points with 10 rebounds. That might help you out during a season, bro, when you going for a championship or something like that. But then again, you're not talking what everybody else is talking about, where he was on the best of the best teams at the time. When they just showed Golden State, that was not the best Golden State team. And that's where people was getting things mixed up at. They don't realize it was a Golden State team before Steph and Curry and all them niggas got there.
And that Detroit team that he was on was not a good one either.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah. But they wonder why the nigga stayed in the league so long, bro. Where he going to different teams, bro, that's not at the top of he going against the teams that's the top. You just heard the Spurs at this time, nigga. They was a top team. San Antonio was one of them top teams. You know what I'm saying? Bulls was one of those top teams. Like, you talking about a different era of basketball. So
what are we saying about Kwame, though? Are we saying he's a bust?
No, I'm not calling him well, when it comes to certain things, yes, certain like longevity, I can't call him that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're talking about if you want to go to the point of being a first round draft pick coming into the game, like I was trying to explain the time, if you are, it don't matter if you coming from high school, don't matter if you coming from college, if you number one, I'm expecting you, bro, as a center, I'm expecting you to at least give me 18, 7 or 18-5 and give me about 10 rebounds, dog.
Exactly. As a center, as a center, absolutely.
I'm not looking for you to go out there and pull a Shaquille O'Neal, bro. You don't need to go out there and make 32 points, 28 points, nigga, 15 rebounds. You know what I'm saying?
Like, have to show that you could be built around. And he didn't prove that he could be built around. That's why he went to these other teams. And yeah, he played some roles there, but he did not look like the kind of guy you make a franchise player.
Yeah, but see, like OG, I see what you're saying, and Ball got a good point. But think about it, man. At this time, a lot of the stuff was like, we need big bodies. We need somebody to just be up there to get some fouls for Shaq. You know what I'm saying? I need you to make sure that y'all, hack Shaq, or I need, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a need for the big man. Maybe that was the cause of the longevity. The big man, it wasn't a lot of good ones.
Yeah, but that's not going to be your first overall. If you have as your first round overall pick, a guy that you're going to throw fouls at Shaq, you failed already.
No. I'm talking about later on. Not initially. Not initially. I'm talking about later on. That's probably why he still was in the league a little longer.
Yeah. He was a big
body. You know what I'm saying?
And he was still skilled. I'm not saying he wasn't skilled. He just was not somebody you could build. Yeah, no, I got you on that.
That's the whole fact, Slim. Cousins just said that. And that nigga was talking to Gil and them about it. Gil Arenas and them about it. So, like I said, being a big man, bro, it's not expected for you, bro, because you ain't got the ball. You ain't got the ball in your hands at all times. You're not taking the ball up and down the court, bro. Your job, bro, is to move around, bro, block, get you some putbacks. You know what I'm saying? That counts too, bro. It's a lot of stuff to go. Defense for a big man, bro, would make you look great. It's been players that ain't done it. Great players, bro. Most people won't even. We talked about Chandler, but if you even go people even farther than that, bro, there you go. Defense, bro. But coming off though, most people don't know that nigga story. They don't know that Dennis was out there busting niggas for 27, 28 points a game. Before when he was being Dennis Rodman playing his position, not just defense, bro, that boy had something. Dunking on folk. Yeah, the boy was good, especially because I forgot what I'm about to find that. We're gonna end up watching that. I'm about to find out what that Dennis Rodman story. It's a movie they did for that nigga. Have y'all seen it?
Yeah, I seen it.
You know what I'm saying? Went to go stay with the white folk and everything, and
No, I never saw it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch this. It's gonna be a little history lesson for some NBA type shit.
Absolutely. Yeah, so let me just say this. If Kwame was drafted 14th, 15th overall, no one would care.
That's a fact. It's a fact.
Yeah, because he'll be a regular basketball.
Yeah, he had a great career for a guy that was drafted 15th to 20.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're good. I'm glad we all can come to a certain type of level on the Kwame type thing. But this nigga big Wembanyama.
Nah, he ain't it. He ain't it.
But he run into the same problems that Giannis ran into, but what Giannis did, he did something that most people wouldn't do. He bulked all the way up.
Bulked up.
Yeah, he sure did.
And Victor thought he was gonna still be able to do that. Nah.
So Vic needs to pick a lane, is what it is. He needs to pick a lane on what he's going to be. Is he going to be a point guard? Is he going to be able to dribble and penetrate? Like, you can have one or two of those. You can't have all three of them because then you get confused on what you want to do. Does he want to be a three-point shooter? He want to be a penetrator, a point guard that dishes and drives, or does he want to be a big? I don't think he could be a big. He's just too tall and too frail for that. I don't even think bulking up is going to do that for him.
See, Slim Butterfly, I'm going to have to disagree with you, Playboy. Now, if you go look at the numbers, bro, the boy he eating right now, bro. He eating right now.
Yeah.
That nigga, that little 8 to 12 shot he got. Fuck the 3-pointer. The 3-pointer is going to be his 3-pointer is improving 1% every year. It ain't going up a lot. It ain't got a big, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like that nigga went from 23% to 33% or 23% to 27%. No, it's steady going up gradually slow. But one thing that has improved with Giannis, bro, that nigga will fight. He with Tim Duncan your ass now. That boy he playing like Jokic. The only thing he do better than Jokic is he'll go down there and dunk on your ass, and he faster than him. He just not fluid as Jokic is. Jokic and Doncic got a fluid way of dribbling the ball, moving around with the ball. That shit looks slow, and you cannot pick it. You can't do nothing to it. Luka don't look like it be looking like he be traveling most of the time. But I be like, bro, that nigga ain't even dribbling, and he don't even do no shake moves. He do the same fucking move, and he get them niggas every time. It's just the movement and how his quick step and how he react to the ball. It's a different type of style of playing basketball. But it ain't like Kyrie type shit where Kyrie will make you break your ankles or some shit. Because you seen what happened when Kyrie on the All-Star game when him and Victor went out there, right?
Yeah.
You saw Kyrie broke that boy ankles?
Sure did.
Almost made him fall like a baby giraffe. That shit was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's Victor. I mean, if it ain't saying much that Kyrie broke Victor's ankles because that's a tall tree. That's a lot of body to be moving laterally. I'm not saying he can't do it, But then you say going up against Kyrie is shaking everybody in the league, and I mean everybody. It don't matter. Ja, he's shaking them all. So watching him shake Victor, that ain't saying much because I think overall Victor, I think Wemby he has good lateral movement, and he's big enough that he could cover a lot of space. So yeah, I'm not saying that, but Kyrie's gonna be Kyrie.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you now. Kyrie is nice. Y'all both right, but it's this little boy, man. So motherfucker gonna be. He ain't nowhere near it yet, but he going to be better than Kyrie, yo.
Who that?
Jamal Crawford's son.
Oh, I bet he. I haven't even seen
Yo,
him play.
you got to see OG. You got to see Jamal Crawford's son, man. Baller, you got to see him. Oh my God.
Damn.
The little boy is maybe shit. He might be 10. His handle. I mean, he can cross grown men up right now. You got to see how he plays and toys with the kids his age, just going down the court, and he's short. It's unreal. It's unreal. I mean, because he's little. You know what I mean? He didn't get the growth spurt yet. But you just got to see. Man, it's unreal.
Okay. Listen, I will continue to be a big fan of Jamal Crawford.
Oh, okay, I seen this little nigga. I ain't know that was his he got the little gold hair on the side and shit.
Yeah, little motherfucker his handle is nice, man.
Yeah.
Put it up, OG. I ain't seen him.
Well, which one you want to see? Because they got. So you want me to show the ones that's kind of recent?
Show anyone that's nice. You know what I'm saying?
All of them nice, nigga. Even the ones from 5 years ago, nigga, when the nigga was 9 years old, bro. That nigga was out there.
No, I don't want to see 9-year-olds out here. I gotta imagine
for real. No. This nigga was shooting 3-pointers, bro. He was nigga. This has been going on for a minute.
Yo, he said it was nice.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was. That was his boy. Do you know him and somebody else's son play basketball together? Gilbert Arenas' youngest boy.
And his daughter.
Yeah, bro. Well, see,
Gilbert Arenas' son and his daughter, they both nice.
Yeah.
And you know, Carlos Boozer got twins. They both nice.
Let me just
they in college now.
At some point in time in the future, probably 10 years, the only players in the NBA are going to be the kids of these NBA players.
I believe.
Too many of them coming out, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
They're icing them out.
I can show you what I'm looking at. Like I said, I just went and typed it in. Jamal Crawford's son. If I could do a show.
What happens when the son of NBA legend Jamal Crawford steps on the court? This is JJ Crawford, and you probably already know his name, and not just because his dad was a bucket, but because he's one of the best 7th graders in the nation. I pulled up to watch him play this past weekend at the Made Hoop session in Seattle, and he went off. He was one of the shiftiest hoopers at the tournament, reminding me a lot of his dad, and he even almost threw down a dunk in front of him in warm-ups. But what sets JJ apart is his lights-out shooting. He was making tough shots with defenders in his face all weekend long, and at one point, I watched him come down and hit 3 threes in a row in his first game. JJ could probably already be an elite high school hooper, but he still has 2 years until that time comes. And when it does, I wouldn't be surprised if he was a top 10 hooper in the nation. What happens when the sun?
That's about the best we can do right there, B-Baller.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't look.
Because the other ones, like I said, the ones I seen, I remember seeing these.
Yeah, some of the ones I seen, man, he just was coming up the court, dribbling the shit behind his back, crossing behind his back the whole way up. I'm like, yo, who is this little boy, yo? I'm like, who is this guy? He was just playing with the little kids. I'm like, yo, who is?
Well, you know who that nigga daddy is. You know that nigga skill level gonna be high as shit.
And his IQ, he had a high IQ. Jamal Crawford.
Oh yeah. The boy was smarter than Whip. And he knew where to put the ball. He had good placement. Like him and Hot Chocolate.
White chocolate?
White chocolate.
Yeah, call that nigga Hot
Jason
Chocolate.
Williams.
Yeah, call that nigga Hot Chocolate. That nigga black though. That nigga, have you seen that nigga interview food?
Yeah, he does sound
Well,
like
that nigga said that nigga. Well, if that nigga had, I think he Italian or some shit, ain't it?
I don't know.
He got that swag, dog. It's different, bro. It ain't. It's deeper than the professor shit. The professor is, you know what I'm saying? He pretty cool too. But yeah, that nigga, that man say, well, whatever y'all want to say, white chocolate. Well, that nigga right there used to say certain shit, bro. When I was watching this podcast, he said that when he used to pass balls to niggas, bro, he knew just by practicing with them niggas, or even in the All-Star games and shit back in the day, he say just spinning that motherfucker like you spin a cue ball, you know what I'm saying? Throwing some English on it just so it can fit in the nigga hand where the laces will be straight, looking going straight across. He was like, that was my mindset, just to put it on them. So that way even a bounce pass, if you make it ricochet so it can pop in their hands a certain way so they won't have to position the ball and shoot it.
That's too much thought, but that's nice.
That's a science. That shit is crazy.
Nah, that's too much thought.
But remember, he came in the league and was with Durant, not Durant, Garnett. When he in Minnesota? No. He was in Sacramento.
Marbury was.
Yeah, Marbury was there. Yeah, he was in Sacramento with Chris Webber.
Who we talk about? White Chocolate?
Yeah.
He was in Sacramento. And then
to have an IQ, but to have an IQ of knowing that the person that you're passing the ball to is a person who likes to bring the ball down like Lonzo Ball. He used to bring the ball down by his waist and then bring the ball up to shoot. Right? Knowing people like that, you're gonna bounce past them the ball. So the ball, or they can catch the ball low. So the only thing they gotta do is just come up for their regular release shot. People who like to step to the side, he was like, you're gonna give them a certain type of pass because some people don't like to do a jab. You know what I'm saying? So if some people do like to do the jab step to fake a person, then they step to the side with the, you know what I mean? What's that move called? What you call it? Did that shit forever and they didn't like that shit. James Harden, the step back shit where you pass him the ball and then he do like a little jab move and then he look like he stepped back like 3 spots, 1, 2, 3, and then shoot. That shit look fake.
The Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, that shit retarded. Yeah, so you think that's a bullshit ass move they let these niggas get away with.
For
That
the
shit
longest, they
don't even
let
look
him get away with that mess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but all that shit, that's where he was like, if he was playing with him, that's what he already know what type of pass he'll give him because he already know what type of move he'll use and he know the move will be effective because that's the move that he used. I say, boy, this nigga. But then you hear other IQ basketball players like LeBron James when they had him when he was younger, talking on Cleveland and shit. He was giving game on how he do certain things, and it's like, damn, them niggas IQ smart than motherfuckers. That's why them niggas be great.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, man.
But just like you said, Baller, man, the NBA, the NFL, they're gonna be filled with generations.
That's it.
It's gonna be generations. It's already happening a lot, and then you got a whole new group of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with the Carlos Boozers and Gilbert Arenas, all they kids coming out around the same class.
Ronnie's garbage ass child. You got Melo's boy coming out soon. You got Kenya Martin's son. Pippen's son is out.
Even Dwayne Wade's son, not his only son.
He's not out there now. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, what's that one nigga name, bro? If y'all can help me out with from Colorado, not Jimmy Horn. Because I was gonna look at his
Travis Hunter.
No, the other nigga. They had 4 people, 4 or 5. I gotta look at these. I gotta have to look these niggas up.
You talking about Shador?
No, Shador didn't do the combine. Travis didn't do the combine.
Jimmy did.
Jimmy, yeah, he did it. And did the other nigga do it?
What other guy?
Hold on. Well, let me just go to. If y'all ain't, like I said, I'll be trying to promote these pages, man. So when they do get a notification that I'm playing they shit, that they understand, nigga, that I'm not being an asshole. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, do good business. You know what I'm saying? So I do be promoting these boys as paid. So if you ain't never went over there to Well Off Media, that's old. I'm waiting on your camera thing to come together. This account number. There you go. If you ain't never went over to the Bucky page and went and check out Well Off Media, man, go over there and check out Well Off Media. We're gonna do it like this, that way we can go and get the promotion out the way. That way, if you do see it, just know that I'm looking out for you, Bucky. All right, so go over there, subscribe to them niggas. They got 536K. You know what I'm saying? Go over there and check them out. But I'll show you the dude I'm talking about. It's this nigga right here. Him. Levante. Yeah. Did he run?
What's his last name? McLean?
No, Wester.
Is he the running back?
No, he's one of their wide receivers.
Oh.
Because I know Jimmy went. So, and he was there too.
Okay.
But I don't know if he did anything. So let me go in here and type his name in real quick and see what we come up with. Because that nigga named Javante. This nigga name is retarded. See how that nigga JP spell that nigga name? It's gonna be hilarious, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, Shador doing a hell of a job selling himself, man. He definitely got that slick talk shit his father got.
Oh, nigga, he did pretty goddamn good, bro.
Yeah, he definitely got that shit. For real.
He ain't the fastest out there, but he did pretty goddamn good. We're gonna check it out real quick. Let's run through it and see what that boy did.
Colorado. He's only 163 pounds, but he can roll. 447.
447.
Speaking of UNL of Colorado, he's only 163 pounds, but he can roll. 447.
447 ain't bad. What y'all think?
Who's that? Jim?
No, that's the nigga we just got through talking about. That's on Colorado. Let me see if I can find it.
What Jimmy had? I wonder what Jimmy number was.
Oh, we're gonna check Jimmy out in just a minute. I don't even know.
Then I can tell you if it's good or bad.
Boy, I can't stand this nigga E-Dub. Boy, this nigga.
You got me watching something that I never watched before, OG.
College.
Yeah, I know. Remember we was watching a little bit this other day.
He gets a ton of pass interference
I like
penalties drawn on.
Okay, here go Jimmy.
Same shit as the other guy.
So let's see if I can slide through and find this nigga Weston.
The other guy just had 447. The first guy you showed us.
Let's see. Yesterday we
and that's both of they
O's.
I think he a cornerback. I mean a wide receiver, if I'm correct.
Yeah, same exact number then.
Yeah, because Jimmy Horn going again. I don't know. I don't see that nigga on there. But he did run. Y'all see him run.
You showed it. Was that the first one you showed us?
Yeah, but it wasn't in this format. It wasn't on the NFL Network. It was on something else.
Yeah, it was like a little short, right?
Yeah. And I'm trying to find the nigga now with the wide receiver group, and I don't see the nigga with the wide receiver group.
Can I just say, look at the muscles on that man.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I'm serious. That man.
We got to keep an eye on this account, boy.
Mr. Cowboy, Mr. Cowboy. You better stop looking. Let me take these niggas up off of this screen so you can stop looking at these jigaboos with their shirts off. You need
OG,
to stop.
you gotta play that clip that Tom has. That I'm moist.
I don't even think I got that. I don't even think I got that moist over here. And I ain't got a moist over here, dog.
Oh, too bad.
I ain't got that one over here.
Ready for next time, OG. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm fine with something. I'm fine with something for you. Don't worry about it.
All right.
You over here looking at these men with their shirt off this account. You gotta stop.
I know.
That's a fact.
That's what he could have found for me, was leave it on the screen and just push through another one that looked like bent down like that, so you can see every single one of them muscles. Jeez, oh my gosh, their baby muscles have the muscles have baby muscles.
What the fuck?
What the hell is going on here? Oh.
I don't think I've never been seeing those before. Like, what was that? What's that, OG?
That is crazy. Ooh,
I mean, you
boy,
can't.
say.
His muscles have muscles. That one, so bring him back. Encore.
No, we ain't doing all that muscles on muscles on muscles. We ain't doing all that. I say, yeah, that's too much. They got that one nigga who they call Black Hulk nigga. They need to get this nigga up off the screen. They animated this nigga to looking crazy than a motherfucker. I say, boy, this nigga here is hell on
What's his
water.
name?
Huh?
What's his name? He said.
Oh, you talking about the nigga they call him Black Hulk?
Yeah, that's who he's talking about.
They
Black Hole.
animate this nigga and look like, but I'll show you what that nigga look like in real life.
Don't show this account anybody named Black Hawk.
Oh yeah, she is. Oh yeah, this nigga. Yeah, I just thought about that. I don't need to click that because she had a lie. She over here tripping. Look, this account. Don't fall at your chair. I'm gonna show you something.
Okay, all right. I won't
Don't fall
fall
at your chair. This account.
I ain't
God
falling
damn.
out.
This is what steroids do to you, and it's bad
Oh,
for
yeah.
you. Don't get up the roids. God damn it. You hear me? They roids. That's Black
Understood.
Hope.
Oh wow. Okay, he looks cool. I have to say that this man looks absolutely cool. For a good guy out of
A real life Hulk.
But
yeah,
he
it's
like that.
it's them what you
roids.
say? It's them roids.
But he does look like that is an interesting human being to look at because he really looks like a superhero character. I know it's
That
because
nigga ain't no damn superhero. That nigga's
he said that
goddamn
oil
actor.
on.
That nigga actor this account. He do Bali films. There's
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Same
Like,
thing
as
you talking about superheroes and characters and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
He ain't no superhero, but he always like the villain beating up on people in chains and shit and all that dumb
Okay,
shit.
he likes to play the villain. Yeah, he does play good villain. I mean, if you're casting a villain and that man walked into your room, you'd be like, okay, show me a little bit of what you got, and if he can, kind
She
of
out
play.
of line.
Whoa. Show me what you got. What?
I wanted to ask y'all something because I thought my boy Spoon was gonna pop up on me today. But I want to ask y'all this last name. We were doing Rate the Bars. Do you remember the Fires? Listen to the word. In your opinion, the Fires Rap City freestyle. Can you think of that? Without trying to go look for it. Can you just have one in your head and be like, nigga, that was the most fire freestyle that Rap City I ever seen on Rap City?
Like A1, right? The best you ever seen.
Yes.
Okay.
So you talking about Rap City, the basement, right?
Yeah, because I know most of y'all niggas is coaching. So
damn. It's a couple of them, man.
Look, he say Lil Wayne.
Yeah, I would say Wayne, 50.
Yeah. Lil Wayne.
Damn, that's so fucking long ago. Shit.
I don't know. Dang, Eminem wasn't there for at that time, was he?
Yeah. Eminem was on the basement.
Okay,
But you can't say him if you didn't even know he was on there.
I forget. I forget, so I won't say him then. But that's who I would have picked. So you guys could go on without me.
Oh, X, yes, DMX, yo.
Oh, I love DMX. Yes, DMX. I'm gonna think. Oh my gosh, so
Was
many
Luda
more.
ever on there? Was Luda there?
Yes.
But you
Luda was
can't.
definitely there.
If you don't, the rule is if you don't know,
Rip
right?
this apart. Wayne and Baby, I'm going to step back.
Birdman. It ain't
Please
right if we
believe
don't
it.
make it hot in the building.
Hello, world. I talked to him. Let me get him.
Okay.
See, live from the gotcha. Live from the 504, it's Mr. Crazy Flow jumping like a bungee, no rope. Even in the dungeon, I glow. Even if it ain't sunny, I glow. If it ain't about money, I go nowhere. I'm nailed to the flow. I am a sail to the water. Money's the sail to my boat. And it's going down like there's a whale in the boat. And you can smell what I smoke. And yep, I sip that lean. You hit me with that combination and make my eyes bleed. I'm a shark in the water. Yeah, I swim with the big. So I don't have time to deal with Willie the Squid. Lily pad, homies, look at the monster, man. You don't want to crash like La 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 Bamba. Yeah, it's me, Rona and Terror. And my new drop is berry, watermelon plum. Just call it fruit punch. I'm an old rapper, getting new bucks. And all your new rappers, you are just new lunch.
I liked it. I quite liked it. Did you
That's
quite
a
like
damn
it?
boy. That shit was trash.
I quite liked the ending.
Boy, that shit is trash.
There was some trash. There was some trash, but I quite
Goddamn garbage.
Man, you were something else.
liked the end.
He said trash. I would call it trash, but
Oh my god. This is what we
Getting
doing.
started.
This made me think about that last night, bro. I say, bro, you know what? I mean, you know who? You know what? I'm a nigga. Who said this? Give me, what y'all think about this? You know, we ain't even got to rate it, nigga. Just tell me what you think about it, because I heard, you know what I'm saying? Nigga said Lil Wayne went hard back in the day in freestyle. What's going on here?
Yeah, this was not hard, and there were a couple times I was a little embarrassed for him. I'm not gonna lie, but I did like that last part. That's what I like to say about it.
Well, appreciate you, this camp.
That's my opinion. Thank you.
OG,
Go ahead, my good sir.
you full of shit, man. Hey, let me just say this, man. Are you rating these through the eyes of right now, or are you rating this through when you were then? Come on, man. You full of shit, OG. You already know. Look, OG, this is different. Lil Wayne at that fucking time was rapping so different from any other down south anybody. Nobody from down south had the same kind of like a nice. Everybody had a flow, but not like Lil Wayne had a mixture of like a up north kind of flow, but still down south. He was different, yo. At that time, you gotta give him his props, man.
I do.
OG know what he doing. He doing that on purpose.
He's full of shit.
On demon time today.
You on demon time. You know better than
you see the shit, bro. Hey, we up in smoke today, baby. Get your smoke on this Sunday. TPO Sunday gonna be a little later on today. When it come on, we'll slide on over there, man. But until then, bro, look here. Man, you heard what you just heard, nigga.
There you go, man. I think State Property was good too, because I think they let everybody rap on there. But a lot of the good ones was when Tigger was on there.
Man, B-Baller, man. Come on, man. What you think? B-Baller, come on. What you think about that, what you just heard, dog?
Yeah.
Keep it real.
It's low. Listen, it's not, you know, it ain't the best Lil Wayne I heard, but it was, I guess, for back in the day, that was good. I ain't mad at him. You like to look at things through today's lenses, and you also like to look at it through today's beats. You can't do that.
Exactly.
I was looking at it through the old way. That's why.
Yeah, but you changed up. You let OG make you change your mind.
No, I quite like it. There was
if it ain't somebody on there going, yeah, you know, OG don't want to know about it.
There was two parts. The lyrics was a little embarrassing, but I quite liked it, and I liked the end a lot.
And you let OG change your mind. As soon as he said that shit, you was like, you know what? I don't like it either.
E-Dub,
There
let it
was
slide.
what I said. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
First of all, no, this is kind of you gonna stand on business, baby. You like it to song, and it wasn't wrong with it. These niggas.
No, that's what I'm saying. Just stand on business. Don't let him change your mind.
She did stand on business. I just pointed out to her that it. Just listen to what you just heard. Like she said, she liked it, bro. But it
She
was
heard
trash,
it. Why you gonna tell her again after she heard it? Listen to what you just heard,
bro. Because she heard it, bro.
Yeah, you something else, man.
Bro, you something else, bro. You think
You was something else, OG.
The narrative, nigga, you can't do that on my show, bro. What we gonna do is we gonna tell the truth. Now, what you just got through hearing was what, E-Dub? It's just gonna be honest with me, dog.
Man, that shit was fire for the 90s when that shit came out. You bullshitting, man.
What did you just got through hearing, my good sir?
No, E-Dub is right. For the 90s, that's fine.
Okay,
we
get
did
the
this
hell out
when
of
we
here.
started
Okay.
listening. We did
Let's
this when we
go.
started listening to Eminem. When we started listening to Eminem, and then everybody was like, Eminem. Eminem was fire back in the day, and we wanted to stand play.
Exactly. Come on, man.
We're gonna let them finish because we only got a minute. We got 40 something. Let's go let the man finish.
Oh, my fault, man.
So sick, need a doc, yes. A creature, monster like the Loch Ness. I gets hotter by the tick, for I sizzle to death. I just tell the clock, give me a sec. I'm in the middle of the wall where my enemy at. I'm running it like Eric be enemy back. I hear the track, I'm like an energy pack. The instruments are crying out, where the sympathy at? Okay, I'm finna be that. Whatever rich look like, well, look, I'm finna be that. They say money ain't everything, but I look better with that. It's cash money, young money. Have a sweater with that and just chill.
Baby.
Now, see, OG, for the
Yeah.
90s, 2000s,
Yeah.
that would hit. If we bring ourselves back to that era, that would slap.
Now you got to bring yourself
Well, you
back
got
to the
to. I
era.
can't judge. I'm not
Okay,
gonna
so
judge
first of all, the first part was trash. That part coming up was a little bit better. I get a nigga. If I was rating him, I would have gave him a 7 because I thought it was smooth. Because he's still. But again, at first, bro, you thought you was too cool. You really wasn't on it, bro. Just gonna be honest. The thing is, people. The reason I brought that up, bro, is because people ain't going to be honest, and I know people ain't going to be honest. So I was thought about it, and I say, you know what? I just think about some people's names and we'll just run down the list because I don't really got nothing else to do because you know they got everybody on here. It's not just me who thought this stuff. It's is really out here in the world. And they put it out there. Oh yeah, I just watched Tigger on Country Wayne shit. Doing his little doughboy shit or whatever the fuck they call it. So let's just get straight to it. Who this nigga is right here. All right, so it ain't long as it ain't Tigger rapping, we good.
Who's
it's supposed to be Eminem. Supposed to be Eminem on here. We're gonna go to Eminem part. There we go. We're gonna go to this.
We're gonna have this debate again.
Here we go. We'll go to Eminem part. Okay. Y'all ready?
I'm interested.
Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready or you through? Okay, let go.
You.
Oh.
Okay. This real, son. This real. Whoa, Nelly. Tell Angelina Jolie I'm ready with petroleum jelly to smear it all over me belly. And tell her she can hit me on me mobile, me selly, and meet in the salami section of the grocery.
There it is.
You can find us an appropriate telly, a Motel 6 or 8. I think they both could be helly. Then I quit it, then I told her email me and don't call me, I'll call you. Can you feel me? You smell me? Animal instinct, cannibalistic. I just ran out of lipstick. Man, I'm a twisted, sick sadistic son of a 666. Broke his crucifix made out of sticks, then fixed it. Woo! Now play it backwards, muscle relaxers mixed with liquid. Dilated is diluted, but quick fix. Illusions look realistic. Okay. I need Chris.
What you think about that?
Go ahead, OG. What you think about that? Now we want to hear you first.
Oh, I thought he did all right. I give it a 9. Okay, he was spitting on it. He was spitting on it. He did better than what Lil Wayne just did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like literally, he did better than what Lil Wayne just got through doing. And we gave this nigga high regards and praise. But you know what? Let me see. It's 50. Make sure 50. Make sure say 50. Because the 50 hop on this hoe, it's really gonna be crazy.
But I like Eminem,
foul
right?
mouth him, boy.
Like
Yeah,
if
man. So what y'all thought about that for real? What y'all thought about that right there? Because look,
Yo,
he said a 9
that was
Yeah,
that was a 9-5. Absolutely. Listen,
yeah,
Slim.
yeah.
because
See, it ain't just me. It ain't just me, E-Dub. My phone just count.
that's the same as me.
All right, so go on. My fault.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
If I'm looking for talent and you play the two in front of me, I'm gonna go with Eminem because his sounds like all I need to do is basically get him some music in the back, a little beat going, and he can change it up to it. If I'm going Lil Wayne, we got to work on some lyrics. We got to work on a little bit more. But what they both got going for them is something different about each one of them than other rappers. So that's how I feel about it all in general. But I quite liked both, but I'd go with Eminem.
Okay. Go ahead.
Well, I'm going to look through the same lens that I looked through with Lil Wayne. It's still hot, man. It's still fire, man. Either way. Now, Eminem ain't my cup of tea for real. I wouldn't listen to him as I'm driving or nothing or in no club. But the rhyme is still the rhymes. The rhymes are still good.
Yep.
See, the thing with Eminem is if you're into poetry, he has a good cadence and he has good it's called foot and meter, right? It's the way they set up each section of the verse, how it rhythmically sits. Eminem was a master at that, and what he did was it was his cadence, the way he could set you up with the rhyme just by the tone of his voice. That is what made Eminem great from the beginning. That and the fact that he knew how to take words and make like 8 million rhymes with it. I mean, and back in the 90s and the 2000s, that would work. But that right there we just heard, I still think that's kind of hot today.
I think, I agree. I agree absolutely with you. I hope that you were done right there, but that was very well said. Like how you broke it down to the cadence and how he kind of uses his voice in a way too. But yeah, I do think it's a good one even for today. So I'm gonna agree with you a lot.
And to add to that, like another thing that he does very great is like the alter ego in the song.
Yes.
And like it's a couple people that do that real good. DMX, Slick Rick did good too. It's a couple people that do it. That do the alter ego in the song, and you can just hear the fact that they can switch it up between the two.
You know who else sort of does it too? What's his name? Hobson.
I don't know him. I'm sorry.
You ever listen to some of Hobson's stuff? He does it as well.
Okay.
The alter ego stuff.
That sounds good. Yeah, I like that. I like when they switch around a little bit. And also, like, I'm a sucker for a few fast lyrics with Eminem, but then also he can get played out real quick to me because he's one of his best skills. Is going as fast as he can, doing it as well as he can, and he's so good at it. But I can feel played out on him pretty quick. So,
You ain't gonna get played out on this right here, this account. Because
you ready? Okay, let's do it.
Then check this out.
Check it. Starting to get a little too big for the cage that I've been trapped in. Cats know what's the problem with from robbing to rapping. Guns got the clapping. Another trip to the mall. We all know why it's happening. Another bit by the dog. Man, nothing left to eat. I ain't aware of my soul. Self-destructive. But I don't give a if I go. I know I've been told I don't give a about living, killing other dogs, catching cats, chasing pigeons that be itch to bring back the beast from within. But I catch, I'ma eat. In the streets, I'ma win. I've been top dog. And I'm gonna stay top dog. So what you got to say, dog? You can't play games that dog ain't with. So behind my back, dog ain't. Well, this is it. From now on, if you ain't out the camp, we got the vamp. Put him up and get the champ, man. You cats don't know what it's gonna be. And with a like me, D to the M to the X. Last I heard, was having sex with the same sex. I show no love to homo thugs. Empty OGDoDirty, you throw more slugs. How you gonna explain? Man, even if we squash the beef, I ain't touching your hand. Use a red nigga. Those up in the jail, let the cat put the Kool-Aid on his lips and pumps. I don't they broad only know how to be one way. That's the dog. I know how to get down, know how to fight. I fought very little, but I know how to fight. I know how to chase a cat up in the tree. Man, I gave the business for fucking with me. It's
Yeah, nigga, what you man? That's what I'm talking about. Now, what we talking about here?
Okay.
You know, hey, look, but you know what was so dope about that one?
What was so dope about it?
Because he was talking about the industry.
Huh? Yes,
At that time, he was talking about the industry. I don't know if you remember that a lot of them people didn't want him in there. You know what I'm saying? And when he was at Def Jam, he was talking about how he was doing them, and he was talking about how that shit was run like behind doors. And a lot of people was trying to blackball him, but they couldn't.
And nobody talked about it at that time. He did. Yeah, I love it. That was good. Good for me. Do it again. Good for me.
Mm-hmm. What you thought about that, B-Baller? You got quiet over there. Look at him. Look at him.
Nah, look, DMX is from my neck of the woods up there, and I know that song. I think the album version, like the LP version, was like I know it. You know, I'm gonna give him 10s on that.
Okay.
I'm trying to find.
You got 50 Cent one?
I can pull it up. I can find it real quick. Let me see. 50 Cent. You want the moment by itself, or you want the one with him and the G-Unit? G-Unit.
Shit, I don't know. I get whatever one. Shit, I don't know. Whatever one.
Yeah, it's 2002, 2003. If I can go with 2002, there's one there.
Yeah, that might be the better one. That might be Real Hungry.
It's Dub C.
Right now, you know we got to do it like this, y'all. Check it out. It's over now. Back to make haters bow down. Under they riders gather around. Straight from the gang temple. Here to hit them, Mr. Hostility Janky. Bang mental, the epitical, pilling them. Rap terrorists. Crip walking like I ain't never heard of this. I'm Dub C, y'all. Behind me is Big Tigger. I'm coming off, y'all, so how do you figure? Keep it cracking. I'm sick of all this bullshit rapping. Y'all done messed around, I got the dub reacting. Lolos, chromes, house shoes and roams. Once again, the song, low, let it see known.
Right, and let my man 50 blow it like a stick of dynamite. Yeah. 1, 2, yeah. Yeah, we gonna have some fun in here. Yo, y'all always knew I bust. Used to see me go to school on that small yellow bus. I'm a spit egg kid, I'm getting all this paper. Used to sit scribble lines and see where it take you. Had violent tendencies, so they thought I was dumb. While the so-called smart kids was popping gum, I'm thinking about popping a gun to get the lump sum. Grandpa, my role model, used to suck on a bottle. A pint of Crown Royal, you make your insides boil you. Bed smell like Ben Gay, cause his back go out. He the one that told me what being black's about. Now people roach on the walls and fall and crawl on my friends. We been sitting up in them pins to be in the biz. The hood we hit the number, but never a lot of life in the fast lane. One wheel hit the throttle. Let's go. Let's flow. Nick, you heard me?
Now, see, that's a perfect example. Listen to that right now. If I compare it to what I'm used to listening to here, today, that wasn't that good. But back in the day when that first came out, yeah,
that shit was, bro.
Right now,
that was nice.
Nah,
bro. You see what I'm saying, bro? That nigga did say, bro. He didn't say nothing. He was just going in, bro. That nigga, and that was a freestyle. That wasn't nothing. You can tell that ain't nothing. Nigga 50, bro. That nigga, come on, bro. That was
nice. You can tell that was just some shit he just came up with.
I know, bro. It feel basic though, and I know that it just don't feel like 50 to me.
But what's the other one you had?
Who?
OG.
You got another 51?
Yeah.
The goddamn, what they call them boys?
G-Unit?
G-Unit. Yeah, them niggas. I was trying to get the G-Unit part out. Yeah, that's the part. That's the most important part of it. Not just saying G-Unit. You got to put the bullshit in front of it. Let me see. Yeah, man. Anybody want to come on up to the panel, man? Just hit the link. Let me find this. Yeah, he jump off.
I joined you back.
All right.
Had a technical error.
Let me speed up. Let it catch up.
We still listen to early rap.
Yo. Every time I hear this beat, I just start thinking about Ashanti. You know how I feel about you, baby. Yeah.
I like that one better than another one. How about that?
Yeah. I agree too.
I missed the other one, but I like that one.
Yeah, that one was pretty smooth. I mean, it came
I had
together,
a
put it together.
vibe.
It was pretty nice.
A nice vibe,
Wasn't
OG.
bad. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Do.
Look at that. We getting OG to become a East Coast nigga.
Boy, you crazy as hell, bro. This shit, bro. Never in my goddamn life what I do.
He done played some DMX. He done played some 50 Cent. Let's go.
What about some Jada? Jada was on there, and I'm pretty sure of it.
I don't know.
Oh, you look at him. I heard how you say you don't know. You like fuck this East Coast shit.
I don't know if Jada was on there. You think Jada was? Of course, Jada was on there. Yeah.
Was she on there?
Who?
Mm-mm. No, Jada Kiss.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he wasn't on that.
What?
I didn't.
What? He had to be.
Like a motherfucker. It's remastered, man.
Remember back in the
He had to be on there.
You see?
Oops, sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Back in the day where they had to be at the scene at the right time, that little bit of luck that comes in where you get the cassette to the right person. Remember the cassettes always getting passed out and
Mixtapes.
trying to yeah. And they was always trying to, get it to the hot guy so they could get their meal ticket and get their label or get known, get famous. Let's do this. And that was the way it used to go.
But they definitely got this right here.
Yo, when I'm gone, I just want you to remember the guard. The next the size of PlayStation memory cards. And the industry wouldn't be nothing without me. I don't know what it is, it's just something about me. When kids come down, watch it get thicker. I'ma still blow a pound with some bitches and liquor. And I know the feds flicking them pictures. So I hit the garage, switch cars and come out in the pickup. You should see me when I'm picking the chick up. I don't slip up, bounce the X5 like I'm driving with the hiccups. Damn, he had the nerve to go and Gucci the seats. And he keep his block flooded like a movie release. Y'all go to the dealer with, I go to the jeweler. And everybody got an R, so I rock a Frank Mueller. Ice in a leather band, dice in my better hand. 4, 5, 6 is the numbers I roll. Bossier, cranberry with my gun on the wall. Back to the club, she can get the gat in the club. Don't nobody act funny when I'm buying the bar. You ain't gotta have money, still buy you a scar. Go to jail, whoever running the block probably got Kiss in they Walkman with a in the ox. And my nickname is Hundreds of Rocks. On my neck, on my arm, in the bank, locked up in the box. Yeah, January.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, listen, Jada Kiss.
God damn, that nigga consistent. God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn, he consistent. Fuck, yo. God damn. That nigga said I got nicks the size of memory cards. Do you remember how the memory cards was?
PlayStation memory cards.
Yeah, yo, what the fuck, man? God damn.
That nigga still got the juice. Like I said, you find people on there like that, bro. Then you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna have to go through some of those, man. Hopefully, we'll see more of those. Yeah. Them right there. That's where it's at right there.
See,
yo, I think Luda had a nice one too.
Here's the thing. What you guys listening to a lot, and I know we usually rate bars, so we try and listen to the lyrics of what they're saying. And sometimes y'all not even consistent with that. OG, I watch y'all. I listen to y'all. Y'all get to things that like.
Oh, this nigga had a line. Oh man, disrespectful.
No, but you know what I listen to?
Isn't that okay though? Isn't that okay?
in addition to listening to those, and I know we rate bars, but I also like to, because I like poetry and I like to listen to the flow. I like to listen to how the beat, how the change ups that they have as they're going through. You know, they'll go like bum 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 bum, and then they'll flip it a little bit and then come back to it. I like to listen to stuff like that. So when you see me rating it, I know we rating bars, but I usually go by flow too, because flow is important to me.
Or not, because it doesn't, I know we're not supposed to do that, but that's what music is. And if something sounds good to somebody, then it does. And if it doesn't, even if it meets X, Y, and Z criteria, if it don't sound good to you, it don't sound good to you. Some people like, you know.
But like OG, like you were doing earlier, I think we can do that with Jada. Like his bars still sound good today. You know what I'm saying? Like you can still rate it from that era of then and today and be like, it's still timeless. Like his flow is timeless, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That's how you know they're the greats, man. Jadakiss is one of the greats.
His flow is definitely timeless. I think Ludacris is pretty goddamn good, man.
Yeah, Ludacris.
I think he had a good one on there.
He had several. He had several of them on there. Because I remember one he was talking about kidnapping Tigger, and kidnapping Tigger for like 10 grand or some shit, nigga. He was going off on that bitch. I'm gonna find him. And, next time we do,
you gonna pull one of his up?
Yeah, before I go into this other one.
Oh, okay,
But Luda,
I gotta drop down. I'm having some technical problems, so I pray won't come back. But thanks, y'all. It's been great, OG.
All right, thank you, just
have a good one, Nate. This is
all right. You too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop down a little bit too. I gotta take my son somewhere, but I mean, I'll be here for a little bit more. But Ludacris was another one that, like today, his stuff still it's not changed. Ludacris, it's because he's got a formula, and that formula was good then, and that formula is good now.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
With cadence, and it all has to do with like I said, that those principles of poetry. He's got it down to a science. He knows when to switch it up. He knows how to use it effectively. I mean, that's what makes him good. It's not just about the words with him, because some guys, like I said, they have good bars, but their presentation and delivery is choppy, and it kills.
Yes. That's the key right there. The presentation, like you saying. And Ludacris, same thing. It's like these guys, like they wanted to sound different. They didn't want to sound like anybody else. It was like I gotta sound just like, I mean, I gotta sound like me. The authenticity was the key.
And that's what made Eminem good. That's what made DMX good. It's because they sound different, and they had a formula.
Or go to one with Ludacris.
Give him the boot to the neck bone. Okay. What up, Tig? Hand it over. The game just got dominated. I won't stop until Kobe is exonerated. In 4 years, I've made millions off rapping, and more millions coming since Chingy went platinum. So what? I had some legal troubles with my rap name. I just expelled the fake Luda from the rap game. And now I'm here, it's the king of the kings with 10 carats in my ears. It's the bling of the blings. Milking the system for its worth is not new to me. Been breaking banks since Bow Wow hit puberty. And now they asking how the hell did Lover get the double XL, the Vibe, and Source covers. Not making side deals with chicks in high heels, but chicken and beers destined to sell 5 mil. Cause I'm a master on this microphone. Man, I can sell double platinum off a hype alone. I bought my pops a Lac and my mom's a Lexus. Still feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace. And many icebergs are stuck on my fingers when the South is in the house. Oh my God! Don't look now, I think your girl's out to get me. And no, he's not my dad, but I look like Lionel Richie. I'm dancing on the ceiling. Is it me you're looking for? If so, shut your windows and close your doors. What? Chicken and beer.
What made him better, what made him really, really different was the comedy that he put into his too. So he had all those other elements, like his flow was good. He had bars, but he also put a lot of real funny shit and
Yes, the punchlines. Yeah. And you know who I'm starting to see that's trying to be like him in today's time
who that?
is the baby.
Oh, but the baby, yeah. See, the baby's good too. I like the baby.
The baby is so similar to how his delivery and the way he you know like the inflection on certain words.
Yep,
it's like the way you can see like the anime, you know, he's real animated. That's how Luda used to do his videos and shit, you know, real animated with the rhymes, all that kind of shit.
No, I definitely see it with the baby.
Well, I just want to get this one out real quick, y'all, before we get ready to head on up out of here. I don't know what time Spoon going live, but he said we're doing TPO today. I think he's still doing it today. Let me see. Click this. There we go.
Who are you, Beetlejuice? Talk to me. That's a goddamn Beetlejuice shirt. I know Beetlejuice when I see it. You weren't even supposed to be here tonight. Somebody said your name 2 times. You're like, what's your name? Huh? Sally? Cy? Like, CY? Okay. And who is this to you? That's your sister. And who's that to y'all? Okay. You look like you got a little black in you. You do too? Who got more? She look a little more chocolate. Huh? Yeah. We catch you up to her though. Just a little bit more black be in you, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Why not? What are y'all? Y'all Middle Eastern or something? Your mom's German and black, your father's Italian. Okay, so where I'm from, that's white, and black. It's your birthday? Shut up. How young are you? I say how young? But you look old enough to say how old you are with confidence. Huh? You 49. You don't look 49. Yeah, you don't look 49. Not in front of me or on the screen. I had to turn and see. How many kids you got? 3, and one of them's back there. Waving too. I'm the baby. How come she not with you? Oh, she waited till the last minute? Punk ass baby. So you're 49 years old today. Happy birthday. And so how long you been doing hair? You don't do hair? You look like you do hair. Like a. What do you do? Hotel manager? Oh, okay. We ain't got to get a room. You already got one. What about you, sis? You got a job? You a whisperer? You're in the military? Thank you for your service. Yeah. What do you do in the military? Do what? Psychological operations? I don't think it matters what you do. He was gonna say some dumb shit no matter what.
Have you ever seen Nate Jackson?
I have. He played the crowd a lot. That's all he does. He just sits there and he just plays that crowd.
He turns them niggas ass up.
Could you pan over to Doro? Wait a minute. You taking the hat back? What the fuck? Raleigh. The people of Raleigh. We can do better than that, fam. You got excited and took your shit off, and the tag came out. You gotta keep it now. You going on the internet with it on. They got on a family reunion shirt. don't know who your barber is, but they don't fuck around with beards. Your beard is in incredible shape. What are you doing? No, pan away before you pull it out. People like, going to see a barber. I got a tag on it too. That's how we get down to Statesville, boy. What's your name, Earl? Huh? Greg? Drake? Hell no. I didn't understand you at first because you didn't say it in A minor. Bam, bam, bam. So what are you, a deacon, a sergeant at arms, or a motorcycle club? He said, yeah, a Harley. Who's that next to you? Your sugar baby? Damn, you old enough to be her daddy. Let her go.
If you ain't check out Nate Johnson, man, go check out Nate Johnson, man. Nate Jackson. I said Johnson like a motherfucker. That's crazy.
Yeah, he just said he got stream of conscious. That man just says what's on his freaking mind.
Yeah, he did.
That nigga be going crazy. He's funny. Yeah, he funny as shit, bro. I be watching that nigga shit. That nigga be having me dying. He got a new one he the other day.
Yeah, but he got a roast zone. So that's all them people in that zone. He roast. That's what he do. All most of his shows. But that should be funny.
Mm-hmm. I gotta get ready to make a run anyway. So,
all right.
Appreciate everybody coming through, man. We're gonna be chilling with Uncle Tom here in a little bit, bro. Whenever he fire up TP, I don't know if it's gonna be around 3 or if it's gonna be around 6 or 7 tonight. Just make sure y'all keep an eye on the porch and shit be popping up and y'all notify y'all when we going live. Then, hey, until then, we out, man. Peace.
I'll let you later.
Yes, sir.